So one, the Ghana National Fire Service has taken note of a viral video circulating on social media, which allegedly shows some yet to be identified fire service personnel assaulting a civilian whose identity has not been established.
Okay.
It
is fair because woman so it is fair.
Guy Nakasa, Samuel Akasa from Class Media. Class FM. Samuel, we have the bites. We can play it today.
Okay.
So to say the service confirms that the alleged assault of a journalist is under police investigation.
Okay, that's fine.
And that Ghana National Fire Service will fully cooperate to establish the facts. Third, the video captures an altercation between firefighters and a suspected thief who had earlier attacked firefighters along with a group of accomplices at the fire scene.
Okay.
Yes, almost say.
Okay.
Management of the service has constituted a committee to investigate the incident thoroughly and establish all relevant facts.
Okay.
While Ghana National Fire Service condemns attacks on its personnel, it equally frowns upon any form of physical or verbal assault on civilians by its personnel.
Assembly, woman who say
yes,
Obiabo, fire service personnel biabo, Timemuni,
civilian biakobo fire service. Okay,
Timemuni be attack fire service.
Thank you.
Abrana a January Koso.
Yes,
and a fire service need be so Timemuni.
Yes,
but woman yan who sa officer no. It woman yan.
Yes,
woman engine to. Wamo condemn wamo say enye setimemuni be attack fire officer.
Yes.
And na enye so say
fire
service officer bin so
ebe attack
setimemuni eti omo yemu hwehwemu police force so kura asem no mo
sanete pepe
asem na wie nyina no
ye de asi ho preach of course I was say yes sir but fire service personnel for they have to know better kwaku. Even as someone can say a thief, unso mo thief bi wo mo no. Say police ni kura che kronfo akwaku ni say wasa obono a.
Dabi
I was so the mamra.
Dabi.
Enti say oye kronfo kura no a.
Mob justice.
Yes.
Unim say obi ko wiade wo dwom. Na omo nyina tugu no so ebono ku na.
Yes.
A police for to me yenhwehwe mo che san kronfo.
Yes.
Irrespective of the fact say won na ye wia wo.
There is a
woman na say usika no enu kwan say wo bono na wo ma manfo bono.
What I say?
Police for. That is the right thing to do.
And to say institution like fire service personnel, I wouldn't mumra. I do a funny me. I won't be so hard on them this morning because the issue is under investigation.
Yes, of course.
And he said that you won't be.
Yeah.
But media nina semne bemono. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama last year October we share
bias.
Me bias. But because the attacks on media personnel they are rampant. Now say now Joe. If you last year, Kono, so you be
okay, Latif, you know Latif or Joy.
Yes,
a police for blood demonstration because police need be there born it.
Yes,
by payment a woman or the hospital now I shall dream.
What's it? Catch on us here.
A problem.
You will chrome her, a member of parliament who is a leader. Police in Okrah were born as just imagine the media for. Uncle see baby.
The technicalities I am
I gozo honorable Alexander for your market. No go soon I'm free.
And the
police for my
assembly and rap na the pass say
the rule of law
until say rule of law.
Yes.
Ebe jina na naso.
Thank you.
Na emrano eba waye emrane ba akata ni enimo bia wafom
e say MPD ni ka twa traffic light ready mu na se ye be fine na
fine no
me enka obere ponso me twam a yaje me sa
no
enko bo bia pepepe ekwekwe mfa so dwemra but ye ne say okay we position was so enti we di obo we asomu a enya hwe we di obo we a enkonkosi hwe a oman no yato na jeje mu
yeah because we ko ba bia eye developing areas Okrah to say Oko Masaman Ninechi Media Kotoku Konsawam Kosuhum Kaswa Body Ase Kwanso Papa se Denchra Adenta Ashiye
Famra here ho
Amra here ho ni baby a develop sesia Utumi drew emu baby na catch you say we were langa do we were boy enko baby
Kwaku Nyankopon sha Meji se me kwa na match sa asem no
oh
you won kwafo bi wo krom a
almost way a police for Okrah betena ade a chia ombeja no adenti na se ba sha you have problem o man
maybe o man na wo ekọ
no but I think say you were John Dramani Mahama
wow
as stating it clearly say and onim ye can resetting agenda na eya na am for fan tra ba ye chekire mu kirewa asekire nyina na say enema bia ya normalizing wo krom ha eyensemfo say obi ato na sase na owo skanti na atumi akofa asojafo na asase ne nya ne de obi ato e na ono moma akogye na ye de asojafo akoguo na anadwo na ye sidan saa ne ma no yen kwase asem
kwagu
eti yewra dwoma ama say resetting agenda no saa ne ma no enu wo kwan se mbra no protect you bia eti resetting no ba kono no one aspect no enu wo kwan se nkola be ko school na koko a wo mudi anopa for breakfast and na say bia milo chocolate drink a wo mbenom na ye say pan uni ho na ya fa no normal e wo aban bi abreso
sugar ni ho
was sugar ni ho
milk ni ho
wo say wono na breso no sansem hunu no ya twem
ode ko no se metronfo bi wia ne ma no
oh na say ya cheche omo de bi
omo wia
oh na say ya cheche
Ghana ye house ei ede Okrah asem ni aban de aduane ebre school fo wo ye metron wo se mawia wo de kwaye de en
ebi mu kra ne stores ni bi aye Canada 18 tomatoes no ne sardine no ne mackerel no or funnel box bear 4-5 no they are common shop owner no e syndicate wo ho amafo bebre nim nipa na ote shop na no nim say metron yi di ne mai be we afri aban ho but ebia sa katin no
wate so fofofo ama no
oto no ebia distributors so 20 cedis example ba metron di ama no 12 cedis nti onu no free say
obenya mfaso
obum we no so anya ne sika free money syndicate o
am nkroma ne mani bia na emire bi ocheche ne bibia ye property of Ghana don't sell fa bi mu bo nkola ne nuane na ho
na your friend is saying John Mahama abreso fertilizer na ya trust not for sale akufo do buy ya paper not na free so
koko kotoku not for sale wow uko hu obi de mu a kwaku obeka so no manufacture on my way ya kwan wa kwaku ya kwan wa
but you see enna na make no enna na make no
ya kwan wa
Piwak Natural Health CEO ne kan no see a civic responsibility me your civic responsibility na article 41 na kire se ultima muni say we are responsible me explanation me de be man say if you see something say something that's all
and kwaku dia me dey sorry so akwaba na afi ye di nkomo me pese anope mebo police ni din but last year me ankasa me petition me pese mebo a department no kra woni me say be pem ne on a very serious issue e police headquarters ya be pem ne me fe police ni nko mfa
me da say
kwaba
obi kra akobo obi ebo obi bukata ama yakọ report asem na ma police ni no ni sa ni pa no kra akwa e kanana ama nipa ye bu no bukata no ya sebu e wo Madina sa asem no ye be wure mu at the appropriate time ebushon fo Dwabo Ase jumede no so ni ye da so e wo ho ma me fa me motivation message mra anka me re ye fi 49 minutes after 6 ebushon fo akochu bra betra se right my motivation message ni fin Nelson Mandela ya wo no 1918 2013 ya ena nyame to ne safre no South African anti-apartheid revolutionary statesman philanthropist o sa tro book o. 3 books our quotes bebre Afiwe Mukra Yewe, still he is remembered as the primary figure in the dismantling of the apartheid regime and the architect of modern democratic South Africa. Nasamba Kwakai. I Yatro Ewo Womemu. Or say poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it's man-made and can be removed by actions of human beings. Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. Nelson Mandela, the first black president of South Africa, under this same way, Edituga. Here, it is kwasum a bibre mu ha ye mu bebre ko mu. Eye nipa enenwene. Na ye nipa so na betuma atena se ye free ho. Think about this. Ponder over it. Okay? Ohia nipa na enwene. Nipa so na tumi free ho. It is say ohia wo so a wo sebere hye wo nsem. Ye bibi no ohia ni free ho. Nelson Mandela, medase. My motivation message no. You first that ma hola severe about clinic. I say ya dey be to be abra obeti ma show. Wona ase na atata we ni ya rekro bra obeti ma show. Onofo ena bibia bedem diabetes ena etete kidney problems no. Sisi ya dey asthma koko. Obi a wotwa fa ne bra. Ya wa shama ha ya ye access bank ni dey share anymore. Say hola severe about clinic there. Only God can heal you. Ba me dey bia me can dey to so say or the funny person, Yankopon say ade, or the funny person. Njano pay for a doctor, yade be ete to be our crowd or no bekasa, or time pa. Or no bekasa 057 665 6658 057 665 6658. While I say about clinic no Ashaiman one access bank didn't share anymore. Menu man at say I feel we my friend Michelle. Da chima. Fundamentals number 1. Afishapa.
I think committee. I said na yet in Comubio. Na
amodin wo ho na bibia ya kama atorentem be anto bia se bibia boko de
nyame ado me bia boko
menu about to me pressure me to me na ama po ma chichi
I say
Israel for no here
nyame ado mo here sound so here
nyame ado afisha panso
I think committee
bibia boko
nyame ado
ho efe utino we se no mo frɛ no
oh
konro konro no mo kan ni Eme mwa se minimum. Oh, me honya mwa biasa. Yan contracted mo se Ghanaian Times crowd. Mama sha se free ho.
Yo. Abushaya na mwase na mama fa the Ghanaian Times e bokrata no pe me fa sha se anim ha. E no de ensema hodo abetu ja anim se nra 54th year Ghana National Association of Teachers or National Delegates Conference or bia no nra Ghana mampani era John Dramani Mahama no ho na okopie mu ase ne nsem bia no omobobo so de akyere no yese na anu bi ehu se adesuanfo kwotena se akyere wase nsohwe yese cheche ne bi kohwe nsohwe ne ba ko so ma ase sedien ekowi akyere wa man kwada ne bi ho kwan ama wo mo ammo aponti ye wie ye no mo tete no chi teacher ni bro no so ammo mo kwan ama wo mo ankyerɛkyerɛ wo mo ho ammo apo
sasam no metia na me ra ho pa
enu na akyerɛkyerɛfo ne kase free nedi ko enu anu anu mo kasa ne de kure any form of violence be against omumu ba ku bia no
action
touch one
touch all and then strike na
aka wo mu nyina
and then strike na
se bisi wo ba bibia mo ka kyerɛ mpanimfo se wo ma ntu ho na mo a ene esa na besie na eno na mampani nya akwanya wo kasa na wo kyerɛ se enye se ne sa so nti na edru ye nso hwetwere so a ne ye begogo ne ema mo se ye be makwan amasa ne ema no akọ so de be straight invigilation de ye compromise kra because ye tron so hwa e wosi ehu se ye hwe ade ye aboa ye ho aba ne ye ba betena se abetwero enya fe ne ye ba be ye kokwasa na eno so aba me ye so ye twero no aba be bibie ho nti ne nyina mu no wo ka se o na kedru ba bi kra no wate se ye se abusuafo no nkwada na omo ye sa na abusuafo akohu teacherfo na ma apachewa ma omo yi asem ne de afi na nanko no kra de osusu se nke wo se ye charge wo mo ana bibi ne ba omo so boale si twe wo ma so kakra bi na eye deterrent ma afoforo
na say akra no bo teacher ni no na obo na ni a eche opa na betumi
obo na ni kura na ye de wokun no firi ho a omo bro no ma ni wu ya say na nka wuko ache opa na nke
eni no betumi ababa ka na say ewu no betumi ababa teacher opa na de enu kwa say omo som omo mamra ne nya adwuma
oh say na say teacher ni wono waje awie waje ache opa na tum enti say asa so ohuni nua
na compensation bi na mu
na me ntumi nkyere but enra kokobo obo de boy man penisu aka se si ye hwe se nso hwetwere ho anidie bebam me ho betie ebe ye kroje ni ade no ye ma eye sa compromise ni mmam se ni o ye mwa school we mu de omu hia mwa ye nya wo mu no omu mwa po ne se o de be ye nye ne sa enti eno se
ye fa sa twetwere man
ai Ghanaian Times your bokrata no omo na enkra ne se okopie mu kan hia wonim se school fo abie school na ene na dodo no ekwa enra senior high school fo ni bi hya se ya na wo bo ekọ na akodu kan hia na se enkrofo wo mani atutu aka wo mu nsem nya asem ketu anu ade na ka ho adin e pon ya ye ko ye drew circle wo hwe dom egu kwan ho aka bi enka circle ampa around that time go se cast go pay a load fanko for but and I drew ho na se ni pa bochim.
Oh, so didn't we anticipate this say because bronya no me say na me tu kwan we go do circle am sansa me
and I sign any pan doors and passengers are stranded
it's plan this sign and a plan could be baby for so eti added transport ministry no into one anticipate say sa buses STC buses no on the go kwan mu no that's what say omo
oh and no raises some questions they say na buses ne way because honestly me man fa kwan so enchi me nim de bia na bia okay o man share dan specific
o kwan ne ka ho
o kwan ne ka ho me kwan ne ka ho
eti esen ka usia
me kwan ne ka ho ka so kwan ne ka ho teshi kwan we ka ho
tema bush road
e na madina kwan enso so ka ho
eti se onam kwan no so anya hwe no ese usia bako
e na me che say specifically o man kire buses o mo ka so mo ne STC fo be din kita ho STC fo kita odie no bus because men do baby ehunu se bus DBC station bi kura fa nkrofo anase na nkwan so a nkrofo drop it e wo kwan so
yes e no akra na STC for bus terminal na ka ni ho
so hu cars na kodi he
oh no bronye amafo 220 afa na omo banti cars
no kwasem na se cars ni ye de 2 kwan ya nka ho
ba dabi
ebi buses never new ana STC buses
ekwa but ebia to say so omo awo omo ye ka ho adwuma no ombe ka cho say sometimes no akra kumase na ekopa ba ba kwakodu kumase na kumase akra na mba nti cars ni kudura na aloke
okay
because driver no on to empty
emba akra to empty man no bank ran so enipa ne gu ha enti ade enti na ma me fa wo monko
dabi o
Debbie only a day.
Boka.
Okay. Yeah, and
so that is one of the factors. I'm not defending the transport ministry because I may are very keen on transport issues because me pakwan to pa. It is a man for 2 kwan na sa I'm friend saying I'm out for butching kusa no ne ade no omunya ka ha
adwen Piesie this issue I think say nansen ya AMA boss no okay so obecheche drivers ni bi and indeed O2 sa na money cheche drivers ni bi but still sa de na ekoso
ono kan sama wa any 3 days and no way jai
oh but say was some driver for or yet to na aye editor but still ekoso because enra asatawia me ko Accra because of when me ko no me fa trotro ne ko
okay
what you say
okay
say the bear movement me free
simple
ko Accra 3 cities no mo jemi but a do time I me ba no na me nya de be me 3 cities enti na wo se car no obegina ho a wo se 10 city meanwhile
u free Accra ba osu no
me tua 10 Ghana cities trotro because
tema station to osu
obegina car ni gina e no oso o pai 10 cities
it only 10 cities
obi craft room a o see no mate ni see no because nipa no for you do so obeji sika no and o say teshi say and o say madam me pai 10 cities mo obi ane menye long o mate focus mo obi ane menye long wo ka ni mu Mo John sem no aya mo betina. Eh yenra nya sem ketu amenti no as we de wa fa bibia di wo fom. Mo John sem na mbetina ka emu a. Wo me pai 10 cedi wo be frɛ a wo ne me beye ayi.
Long.
Ma me ne be ka si fom ogina ma ni si e ma seat ne da ho.
I think
say baby and
say you say you to me treat.
Ye gina ho na kaso betwem kaso 15 cedis. Ni wa kaso 10 cedis.
From Accra to Kaso.
Accra to Kaso 10 cedis. Ena ye kwa we so temateshi nungwa enu 10 cedis o ba olodi 10 cedis. Eji baby abesi bia 10 cedis.
Ena won so pentem nti o be
me pentem me ebi ena ka ne ye nante kofuru wo baby o because uko gina bus stop on anka say hoye enu ho na aye ma nti ye chesi no ni enya bia ne afo. Uchesi na enya bia na
enu ti na de bia ya na me ka train ho asem no. Hwe oko London oko Croydon oko Manchester oko Chelsea ana say bia Nottingham ana bibi abai wo bases abai bases no doso ama chese sa problem we ni ho eti Ghana ehia abai nti na no mete say omo say metro mass for procure cars ba no my enchi a yewura Kalisiza na yemmo na baso bae no the reforms aba lawyer Kalisiza yema official pa koso ane bo edwumaden mete say wo ma procure new cars ba na dada na enam kwantempo so no om dey intracity no na emede say aban cars ne doso sa aban cars doso a san kwasase mu nyina ebejai
ensi ene no
kwa na Piesie so om revamp ade no Dr. Paul metiawo anope so na ye panyi wo Railway Development Authority wo na train kwan no say wo be run train e hyenensa doc metiawo na anope ma wa fisiapa tema Accra no maninye adwuma nse wo makra ma no so nya adwuma
na railway lines ye yi every ho wo de de na be fa so
tema de no menye sure so ma yi
and some de ndi
so wam de na mate se o ma yi bi wo kwan so ebi kra de kios akosi train kwan ewo yi me de se kotokunzo
Pok City many tria na de case wo ni yetutu da de efi omo de kom sabe ye try to scrap and go for ajimsike de
Ghana
sabe no so ni o railway ministry o
ai
enso so sabe ni mu an yetutu na de ni free kwan so
amount for frɛ me omo Christian ne mpote won say train kwan ni bi nam sa area ho e na e Chifu Praso area ho say Asin Praso area ho e won say Kwame Nkrumah mompa de ye nya no so biom so your mama ntumi anya de Kwame Nkrumah ye ni bi within the shortest possible time there and ye nya Kwame Nkrumah so biom obey me Bahama oka obey
the nim kia me boss and bo air force and bo see you
me de ne de me kra me nkai me say kill
na that check baby
e can say driver see dey ya na me ka say uko station say ya he said drive home 5 minutes o say drivers ni bi wo ho no ma omo boapa omo ba na nipa to line tintin no abe park o se mi nko bi nso oboa o obeko asa no ye gaga ibi
obese passengers for be pana say oh yes sir yes de so pekura tum ye betua
no mo gaga ya ba Piesie sa de no mo ye no mu nyai ye ntia no mo ho munni wa ye ni ho yesu ni ho munni ho na maba na hwe se nipa to line timi kwa na ko a na sa akose na chese na wie bo
kaya ta cheki obi pide
pressure nkwa
enya me asem na make o Ghana for asem na make
last year some report we by say the whole Ghana baby a BP ya de ewo soro pa hypertension Greater Accra
say no cry na nse Piesie semi
pressure wakra too much
yes me too kwan ho me transa wam
Upose na why say
from na fe environment na change ya mama
when you do teacher mante
but say me da so ma me ho yira me bi
asa wuti eja so
enso so
ofiri hanso enye
ya beka ha e be ne
di pada dos siri ko no
ese me kokuma se pa wo
egusu ba so ne
na me duru se we mu a wo ubo se ati se ya hwe suonyuru bi de egum na ma se fom ana ebe se me duru airport yenya checking me in na ma say from me fear Okrah pressure wa do otumfo eba IGP ho and also Ghanaian Times a report e historic because and see that
David
open so yes oba because okokuma say Asawase area ho unim Tech Junction so unim Tech Junction so do take overhead no so no so we Kumasi won sani fa so ho no brade Yesu Kristo red address you mu pa ai jai it is a problem no asokore mampon Asawase Ashtown and I me but there is another area kwada so so many bus so full line red in seminar doors do it minim say no so be take no so be table no so awomo ebe discuss but I'm happy say interior minister Efri Kumase and no so me sure say on be kan wasa me krono bo ahodo a e koso amanfo hwehwu amanfo fon ne ade enti otumfo visit no very important and I think say Ashanti region na bro you want amanfo wa mochi omo be kai ne perform ne
manso ho area ne ade mo foil arrest ne ade
amanfo no me who pictures no me say wow
but you call sa site
baby galam na
sa businesses ne koso dodo
obi aton weed sa dey asidan that's it man everybody head the crowd
mama fa daily graphic no ento aso na odmonya 4 kasela to 4 cent
one no
to is 4 cent and infoni eda hanum say na no mi hu ayi bia na e trend o Facebook wo mo de ono e na asoafo ni bi bai mo hwe se hwan na wa bo ne ho modene pa obi ato is forcing
so far nipa mienu ba me to me nyi say we na number 1 and we na number 2 energy minister John Jenapo
okay
and ato is forcing ba me
ono abo ekokoku ono so e bo adwuma
yeah na no me yes a comparison no nipa 3 way me to me hu ne me fa ne mara first because we did na ko da sumu
no see your how
it yanye economy no so ye na se aduane boy dey na wo lighter and also a problem it is any pame and sane dey o ma bo mo modern pa
pepe enti Piesie wo de atodwa a wo kyese mfimpinu ne aduonu nsia ya ye wo mu yi no finance ministry no wo mu the strategies ahodo bebre na eba ya no eba beboa ama ye ka economy no a reset no a ye ka ho asem no a atimi eja ne nice no titru sa vat nsensem a ye hyemu kena boa hwese eto tua na eto gegeye no ye betimi aboa hyemu kena no ni nyina eba bebo kyeremu a sese no abanyani abrepa wo my Ghana economy so se ye be hwese bosia bo bebrebe ye betimi atwe ye ho ede afrimo na ye adwuma a ebetimi aboa ma o my Ghana de hye no anya so mfaso ya feel economy no saban ni se eniema ekoyie ukọ adwaman so aniema aboa kofom sese sika o man ni mu e wo se yenya ye te Ghana ye nya sa atenka no ede frimo enti ho hyehyɛ ye ne ho toto ye ne de wo kyese mfimpinu ni aduonu nsia ye wo mu yini dia banyi anasa so ye no edi gu akwan mu anampo de gu akwan mu kra ya wo hwe se beboa ama o my Ghana economy no etimi afa ne ntoma papa bi edi afra sa so e wo daily graphic mu e na wo ba ma ne se Ghana Mampany His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo betena ba nwa so ye ni first year anniversary ne ye de ni si so no afiaba ya just afiaba pepe 7 January
President Ochina Enebe Africa President receives rave reviews on first year anniversary. Amanfo bebre na kire o ma adwen e wo ho adwen kire no we kofa na we so akofa ene friend rave
e bia kire ne de bi kire se o Mampany abo ne ho modern
e bi mo so see we can do better. And Reverend Wingham urges citizens to be patriotic, incorruptible. Yeah, I think say for no start let's be patriotic. Yeah, ko jina gatem njun songum. Ko hwe ball and go gatem. bia ne trotro asem ya ye kan we bia no obi o enra na ye kan ho asem wa ha se me ne obrempon ne me panel no chale problem eti well yanko ye nim time na so
yo
poma aka ne he
tell Chronicle the Obokrata say a former MPs be and almost shall say the pressure to advance so much salary area see and farmer woman who was ha or see Dombo Bush say almost supported by the champion war contest Dombo family and also
said the pillars in MPP no Dombo County a news Mouse Okrah
Sammy Jemfi or sister and someone so boy they bought more ye gold board so my book can no cry
gold board then yes business no say ye business and yam fast so ko omo ye finance no ma be kire o say say ye cooperative business bi a say ye corporation a ye hiam fast but ye to me surplus no finance for no ha Derek mo no betuma akire mo
Daily Post na edia ba na ye rato force na wo che say ye rasami Jemfi adwuma a wabo afini no gold board wo mo ba ekra afi kra ba ye pa afi mpomai
match no benya afi na I think April
o say adwuma wo mabo ne mfaso o mo dia bre Ghana na obi beteki mfie num ansa no watimi dia yesa ade
enro na honorable Eric Opoku Asempa FM na metie no no so boss Sami Jemfi abaso sa at the appropriate time ye bebo sa ne no ama Ghana for so ate minu ama my fancy afi we say nyandi wache won
David
okay
ntina de ebedi
enne moment fancy Friday
Samo Friday afofi daw ntia bia wo ye hu ye beba no no bia ye hu Piesie
mema
aha
mo dem wi na me be chiri ho a
wo
hey
obi ka lazem si wey
hey afefoforo mu na wo bom so boss ano
sa afefoforo na nka wasesa
yes
2025 na what here na nka 2026
say Shakespeare na can asem no say when a human being does good it is written on water na teneko ba o ebo ne ba ko pa na ya tra gubu so nti bi na mo de ye me no
the stamp
yo mate mo de mo nya me sa nya hwe mo fa me nya punching bag nya hwe
keke
so
di uboshe so keke
so be fast here he afse ho na we kwan mienu e de fa ho
so na se no me show kakra
eno ho show na eno nso ye ni
ai
bode haya kwa aba poma cheche kuda tere karo era that's him akoza foriwa abamfo ote ono so ka omde de Obokrata no monsem ene de breye MTN 4 fiber no de bia meka olebu for the fiber no bi eduru mo amote yi media kotoku ni doburo MTN fiber no Christmas promo no eda so ekoso onkola no abafia even though onkola na be school de nenso no fiber ne wo fia onkola ba wo mutumi di sua de nti kopa MTN fiber ne bi na MTN app no so na obetumi anya fiber ne bi nti download MTN app ne bi na so kwaje wo de ana obetumi dial *5057# *5057# na wa hwe se wo area na wote no oti doburo ai kotoku medie ebia na obom ho na ebia na enya adwuma cantonment for the laboni ni la ni usu for the the primary for East Legon for the edem fiber ni dem ba won so betumi a check dial *5057# na the prompt na chi obetumi ahu fiber na e kama pa e kama e wo fi a mokofia obi a internet na ma connect bosume na otua fefefe Roger Emmanuel atrase ye kona kwa kofa gudi munsem emre ni kopa ye Roger Emmanuel atrase ye nko enim
Piesie Okrah nie
bokode
nyame adom se won so ho ye de
man you for news
white de nye ise
and so social white man you for news
coach na pam no coach onya de jano kwan Right in on the permanent associate transfer of a palm on a sports tentum so ye did 7 on a latest roster and Nemasity Kakram nothing profone cross on the Senyamia Tuma our ye Dubai in Poteman answer Agila Bobokono Homo Abrante Bakabe PM our FC Barcelona I said a wholesome Panrechi or Saudi Arabia and over our Spain, one super cup, no, almost in the air was to come now, players, no, anya tachira tera honsam banda Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim ne dwumadi no perifonya pamono na onye sikachichiri die skaben na coach no onya honsam ebeba AFCON Nigeria nura na nyasam Piesie Okrah Nigeria timi qualify kwere misasuna Egypt so onim se nura sala enso ehye go bia na efeye pa fie nsam no de yabo pono edi ba na ma ayro honsam ni se Ghana defender Mohamed Salisu akako prati World Cup no wancha ontimi enkobi yara honsam para fenwech no ada latest news ni nyina eye finsam nyina no yara honsam pa awo shoro sabiti ari roja imano from the sports monarch production team no etechire botel akojefosu ana fe mebe alubade kom nyina teche desmo so was eye technician ono so na ebo ya chidom kama na no pay yari ansem the sha sentem and feed the blasters of Ghana so ye or the blasters eco world cup nyam ya tuma eye dia June July and a world cup ne bas Ghana ebe bona matches na wa US na fi Canada na coach Dwabo Ase wo bo pro na Ghanaian players o musia kan e won crofon cross no wa sha se esra o musira ne masikoso o mo injury ene o muso o mu ni injury obetimi afro mu na fe o ma be kire mo esia kan area ma o my Ghana and am sima pro bo wa sha se boro nim se last year the kind kopie mo was paying e ma gene ne abrontia ye fera kwesi zibo oresina kan area club ye fera se re o video e was Spanish La Liga no wako ekosran rechi owremu se wo France e ma brontia for NS nyama omunyina ekoko siramu na rechi no mere ka se coach Dwabo ore se weekend ya no e dia Tottenham Hotspur omuni Sunderland game e course no e dia coach Dwabo e bo pro ekohia brontia ye fera Kudus Mohammed onem se na saying Kudus Ase Opra kakra ne mo coach no awakosra ne dinkomo enkobo tuche ne kwachire yie pa ne nyina ne se ni plans ahead of the World Cup no wona ne edi hu komo tina team no obe build around abronte for Kudus Mohammed no wona no edi san komo ne nyina oba be hese be abia ebe konkanso edi ama the Blasters of Ghana no eya probo Blasters head coach Ro Otoro no se epa yara on some etuja away from that yewremu so awo ansemu from am na ye kokene ne abronte ye fere Mohamed Salisu oro so sina kairima AS Monaco bobokoro of France eno ena ebetuja se weekend na mo ne Olympic Lyon esekanra neno ena ebabetuja se abronte fere Mohamed Salisu no wakwakonya injury na sa ankle injury abronte na kwakonya no ya dia brother the rest of the season nyadia obetire siakan edi ama Monaco bobokoro enti akwako bane sa akoye team se ebia the Blasters kono ebia Mohamed Salisu sabetimi akano Serbia World Cup ayekono yebetimi edna konim se season no nyame ya tuma by May 2026 no na season no anya bane wi anisa World Cup no so June July entebeye tin se ebia Ghana no yen sebetimi aka brontia ye fere se Mohamed Salisu se obetimi abekire mo se kan ediama o my Ghana nteno nya efio no eba brontia ba kono so wo fi injury eno no se eba sei ne modebo ekon kan yepa eya brontia for Abdul Fattah Shaiko ore se World Cup qualifier do be kono no tumi se kan from Ghana said na wako injury ache yepa na brontia ne ho atimi atono na se go sa brontia ne sisano na se endika efe yepa enra abrantere SH spectacular gobia na efe yepa no eye club for Leicester City wamuni West Bromwich Albion ena edi echiche so na Kingsley Sars na 8 minutes ena Jordan Ayew edi kan eche goal edi Emma Leicester Nochi ena West Brom for ebabeti sakano na 94 minutes ena Brighton so nya drive bia na efe yepa long shot na fe atenakasa Emma otimi boa club ye for Leicester City Emma mo wini by 2-1 at the weekend and asenra abrante for Jordan and Abdul Fattah Shaiko amunyina ehye goal our championship no mo game and also na air cost no ye reporter and no abanano pay bi tuja so our sure so ye fiona fie ko sem from ye ko Ghana Football Association perfaso ye amusi emfanto just nyame atuma enne na oche and a women's FA Cup no jono and also perforce say omode exercise na wonim se mo achemu ye wo northern zone and ye wo southern zone na perforce anopa do back over pepe na fe omo de sa drone era so na re se na parents no ana se betimi enso akọ na teams bi omo timi qualify a omo nyina ewrem na fe ye di drone era so no ba Southern so no ye root a sister FC omo etimi qualify Samates ladies Samates omo ma team no ase etimi so qualify ana face Sampa ladies ase etimi qualify Ami ladies qualify na fe Epihani ladies and as Epihani warriors omo so etimi qualify and na fe Jonina ladies omo nyina team Saura omo etimi progress omo se come namum Owremu se wo Northern Zone ye wo Bolga Sharp Arrows omo etimi qualify Dreams ladies Supreme ladies and a face Savannah Army ladies said to me I qualify and wait to the only say Arms of God ladies said to me I qualify Tamale Super ladies so to me I qualify Ampim Dakua ladies and a face who down the 18 Sidia yet Jagba ladies and so to me I qualify na fe we unite team Samadoka say on my qualify motion said Drokas and I said to me Abaso I don't want some to I was sure of same Fiona Fe your friend me entry most move from a report I and Saka just Accra has a folk goalkeeper your friend Solomon Agbesi na Brontewe after sir obey take over now a Bronte for the Benjamin Asari we prano ni modibo kon kan ye papa anya danu ya midiama esen kabakwa nanka oko 5 matches clean sheet nanka ya dia ni modibo asoni ye pa and pay report tete and it's team siribi ayomuti ama team for the TP Mazembe omo ewo DR Congo omo ekire se abrontia ye for Solomon Agbesi awe hasofo ko omo goalkeeper no omo enya brantena wono ebe fa no tie no eye reporter efi hasofo ko ma soya ano se epare on sem tuja National FC abrontia ye for yimano ano ni modibo eso ni papa santiko de ko na komo hwede bisa branteno ebetimi asa no and I don't pay near me tennis Brantano when you appear our airport. What in any atrium or Moldova, ho, and now all corner from so I could pet him beyond a flock of kind, and so a dear moment 10-year reporter, and also a few local cinema, and also a pyronson, and so to just so I was sure of some Fiona Fay, your funny and trouble from her. You got Deo Sports International, now Deo Sports International, a sports agency, one more our lot of players across the world. Uko maya hudo nyina so a our players our honum nyina nwachi almost so our football academy ano Star FC na Star FC no ko Greater Accra Ase a third division league ekos no ejire esaka na no na open case aboboko na ni dia owura ye fele se Nana Akrofi Date odi se bakra edi atuja se odi djumedi bi esinani so a afi bia no o make sure se players o musi akarima team no staff o mu ye djumarima team no and afi bi bia oboma team no konkan bia no wodi awards night edi so a anu ye ceremony kesi a wodi ebo eye players a omomodi bo akonkan abaso na afi we dia se satimi koso na eye 27 December na sa djumade kasere timi koso our team no club house ho na sa djumade na timi koso na no and am so ma power sports ebisa openia ye fere Mr. Date ye bisa ne se na ni mission pantia enam so ma sa anhihye no de bia da wodi eba no supporting na osi etie na yentie ni sama wodi ema power sports.
Oh, this was the project. I think we have 10 years project. At least the next 2 years, no, and yet 10 years. By the next 2 years, and I think we will have one of the facilities, one of the best facilities. I will promote. Yoguso, we cannot disclose it now, but. Yeah, progress kakra. I will let you visit. No, until those possible there. We are in for the big picture in future.
Okay, tell you some opinion. Edman Richin, of course, ready to just say Niakos, which is other clubs in this year. Cotoconia, so many years about bois. I don't know, say players who Pio Sampa, the Jumedia would you near effort of making a dear club in the performance and Montano, a dear motivated players in the plan and a staff in Tevea, other clubs in a form of Monomi and for more players, which is no, a bit me up, Papa, Yentino kind of fan also.
Oh, and there I am in that say and Kaibe will set teams no, don't know a bit to me, a Siani. na they are motivating pala no a no because yeah mobo so who teams akese their only focus is young players, but they don't care about the development of the boys, no. And I know yeah, I have a problem because yeah, try to say whatever we get from football, no, we try to reinvest it to make it bigger. So yeah, in future, no, the market, ever possible. Football is about development. Development equals for that. The market value will also rise. And to be Baba to be as an MB can or who the way I would tell you team no, or say, or to be as or also one once or that.
Now, the Cockroach or to just say Australia Ghana Football Association and Greater Accra in 24. Some more clubs are one more our lower division or Ojiri says almost second baby. Boss club the second and one yet say bills jerseys in that no ya omu enye be Ojiri say in 24 and I finish support two more sakwa na say boa and my team is no more boy team akoyi yentin your kind edify no so.
In terms of football body no yeah person omutimi ma assistant be a bit me aboa yeah person a developing plan because no matter what no the foundation is the most important and in the different level no man to me and yeah in future no yeah at the papabria or Canada and say you can use your media to tell them say they have to take good care of the different clubs. At least you have a ball league cry, one football cry, and three may be seen from ball league. Yeah. So, and say, those are the challenges. You have to buy everything.
Nana Kofi Tate ono yesiwo Edimadeo Sports International and all this some edited Abranti ono yesahine Rima Star FC Abranti ye fano say ye Isaac Kobna J Edisama Credit Atuja say Ojiri say near Dell Sports aye de mamono e kire sam pomu players no say ne omo ye bia no e de a club no perform ani say pomu amomotumi ye mo ye tie ne ono say kan
special because it's a special moment. And then the man say, we feel no, and call waste here. So you are putting in the work, and then the workload you are putting in is yielding, and it has been recognized. It's now the mouse award. So feeling it in jail. So never next year. So you shall be shima. You shall be called upon again to be awarded. Yes.
Abranti for Isaac Kobna J captain of the Master FC Nismakana and the Kwakobana of the two just say or that is ready air to perform here a lower division league and our Greater Accra have been for him say a year not tama I'm bomb matches in the end a beer 12 near the way Genevium now move up a bastard and Hadji and to my players on the end to me as BT Kima I was so born to us let's say here and perform consider no Serbia about bomb players and also.
First, your league no time when I bought on challenge by it's about tells so do one man you boy so I won't say any good recovery process but then all the same Hannah or you are playing here so I would say we went Brazilian then we focus because focus means I say focus me or you get there just get everything right and then you keep going. One in 10, do one about 11, 12, 1. Because tells me can go away so one day there 3-4 matches, big matches and all time for me. So sometimes mostly time I mostly so say we are bonus and a very tough man.
Abrantia yefana Isaac Kobna J captain of the Master FC Nisama or the Atuja. Young common on enough here some crack was so them say kudu so man with nothing ebetu just say the club was Akarma Tottenham as a injury no Nyama Sharan Koye Papa na Suma Thomas Frank manager Rima Tottenham Express provide update on Kudus injury situation the senior see at Yentie Thomas Frank and Sama or the Tuja.
He's going for a scan here 1 o'clock to clarify the issue. So unfortunately, I don't have how can I say a pickup.
Better near Sama Ura Thomas Frank Nisama also Edia to carry on some Amamo Shoro, several more from Manra, and about to just say Manchester United manager, upon a Rupin Amorim, and for the far Pamano. After say about 47 matches na serious 15 matches and we near and emu 13 so no and okoye drawn of 19 and also olusuye and per for apamano na no pay report amite and say pamo ya pamano no Manchester United ebetia 10 million pounds at the amount coach after say omo second say 2027 and on a contract e baba kono na okono nyo no kwa o say sporting director at Manchester United or say per for pamano say one Ruben Amorim ntoko da omuntem no emwa ema niam nkoye emfa match no temperfor asaki omumie no nyina na report eba and say coaches bi so emperfor consider omopani a yefan Roberto Di Zerbi wano kire say onya Manchester Jumadina wano so ebe ye nweche nura medi tuja say Crystal Palace manager no so chirema or so nya Manchester United coaching job na wano say ebe ye nweche ora fa na Tomato Tuchel or ye manager Irma the Three Lions of England wano say adia wano so netin say timi pima na no peni abatuja and say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a former Manchester United player former Manchester United manager report amete so no so chire say onya Manchester United coaching job na wano so ebe ye nteno a reporter if you're a mananopi and also up I don't some said to our shadows now brought Stephen Harry Maguire and I say goodbye to coach Stephen Ruben Amorim now also penino at me up 1 year pa obepiemu oh Manchester United no on any year juma as a Bolivia nyere and series and a pamana or share ku be okoro nyakopon bwana na bipia ntimi kosi and famana tenu yesema if Manchester United captain Stephen Harry Maguire na so ya and also up I don't some say at the young branch for Jao Falis na so ye na onim se osiakan arima ahila boboko ne me tene say wasa are returning back to FC Barcelona or we see akan so the ama boboko na me no kase no Barcelona anya touchdown our Saudi Arabia ne nyina ne se onim se Spanish Super Cup no aroso no passo na onim se club for Real Madrid omo ebesi akan eda yawada na omni club ye for Atletico Bilbao na airport na Fedwechi onim se Barca se ejira kono a enya asem kitu kwa me no kase Barca team no omo anya touchdown and so our Saudi Arabia almost share says Sagema air personal Nyamas ebetimi akoye so adi amomte no kakra no say fiona man say pa frontier ye for say Jao Cancelo or se medo kase say Barca and in the awie as I say or also baye the sika a year 4 million euros a sika or also ebabeje our FC Barcelona almost so asenra onim say AFCON yes games in kakra to be cosima Nigeria etumre e ka poly and 9 and a Benny etumiti e kanamo back with Nigeria a qualifier over muso our quarter final which so Egypt omusenra na enya asem kitu akranto hia Nigeria ni Mozambique no akoye 4 Nigeria Mozambique akoye 4 and Egypt so echi Benny ha no mo se de almost a year penny for her juma na enye easy crowd goes a 3-1 and Salah a Bogua na FA pa and Salah e jina na sit Egypt so and set me a qualifying tier honsem and so and on nyame atuma ene games a passo our AFCON no senate Algeria and the Congo DR Democratic Republic of Congo omuniomo ena Asiana fi Ivory Coast yes almost better fi no mo Burkina Faso so edia reader sitenu ye games nyame atuma ni nyina passo ene a yera honsem atuja e wo shiro semrani ko anti yedi besia na nyame atuma bo 2 pm yedi besia e wo TVS Wizards na fi S Sports no ya said no say the brona fi latest e we piepie mu nyina no yedi share ho na yedi discussion na de nyina so yedi e de abremo ho games e be kosi na na share ho yera honsem abebremo sabri dem so yes na Piesie Okrah and team no ari Dwabo Ase jibede no atwa so power 97.9 from na fi TVXYZ. Midin ari roja imano from the sports borake botela ko defosu mebo alo bare ko mutichi abana pi irin sabre ba makram baba
Bravo eye adwumada ɛboa ɛyam aduane ɛboa ɛyi nsa firi nipadua mu na ɛboa wo nipadua ma ɛtena hɔ yie na nso wonim sɛ nneɛma a yɛdi na yɛnom tumi ma brɛboɔ yɛ adwumaden sen pɔtee
mehu da me brɛboɔ yɛ adwuma paa ebia sɛ sɛ mentumi yɛ biribi boa me brɛboɔ
Ani and Nuntina what the left here from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about Herbal Food Supplementer. What sits in Pa the Barberbo, Ama a year Jumayi.
Now, any Juma.
Fatopa Yenu, and Opani and Numre. Now a Boama Berbo ye Jumayi, Sunny a Baya, a bit me and yam a Jania Woody, a sissy Nipijanimo, a you moving see.
And none of me brabo here.
Wobenya Live Kit wɔ pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets a ɛbɛn hɔ. Sɛ wopɛ dodoɔ so atu a, frɛ 0244 06 8447. Live Kit, boa wo brɛboɔ, boa wo nipadua. Ɛduro yi ɛnyɛ ma apemfo, ɛma a ɛma ɔmoma nofoɔ, ne mmɔfra a wɔnya mfeɛ dumien. FDA agye dwadie krato yi atum.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me kire onu ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nkyeremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yefunu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebre a wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apinfo abatanya woma won mofra for ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkrato yi atom.
Hey unia new release ni ana kai gam
ebiti no was me new release me car no asesi fitamu ho no na Tabotech Garages Limited akofa besiesie amana aye nitia obi ase ye car muru no
accident car no na Tabotech Garages Limited amana se gina ne naso sa no
me se wo akofa broni fita engineer afira brochiraba ene wo check cars no na wo hunu ba bia fault krowo ene ho spare parts so wode hyehyɛ afenesi road enso ho charges kakra bi o.
Tabotech Garages Limited
wo ye general servicing ebini engine overhauling, engine tuning, oven spraying, general electrical works, air condition installation work, BMU, upholstery, gearbox, make a day.
Tabotech Garages Limited.
Apart from sir, car that wotimi ato, and now our trauma one was sire importation of cars and it was spare parts. If la butreba, woko to car mawa, and free.
Hey, also what you kwaway.
Tabotech Garages Limited. Our La Paz Malam Road. After Bayard traffic light. Wow. Bibiania for 0206 48 1793 and 0542 96 1111. Website tabotechghana.com.
Tabotech Garages Limited.
Hey, kaya wo bia benyane.
Tabotech Garages Limited.
Your car beauty and the power boosters.
Adofunu ye tieto bibia emo bibia kwaba sonkokra. Abusia yare ben na ehawo. Yare ben na ya kwankra. Wo de chinchina wunya anuye. And there to bray. No me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau. Ahankwa ɛna abɛpie mu a yɛde bibiduro ɛsaw yareɛ ɛma wonya nsonsansobɔ ne bia abusua sɛ yarefoɔ ɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ Lionel Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodɔ ahobrɛaseɛ ne ahofama sonko kora ɛna ɛhwɛ yarefoɔ no ɛma ne ho tɔ no abusua sɛ woba bɛpie mu wɔ ha se ya yɛsa ɛnam yareɛ bi te sɛ syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis nipa dodoɔ no anim sɛ yɛfrɛ no white no yɛyɛ pabene ɛwom ɛwɔ ha sei abusua woyɛ bɛrima wokɔ si n'anim a wontumi mmoa adwuma ɛmeɛma wo ma ɔhwɛafo ana Lionel Clinic se bra na ɔmfa bibiduro ɛma wo nyina wo nan so sɛ bɛrima ma pa sɛ wo nso so woyɛ ɔbaa anaasɛ awarefoɔ wopɛ ba wonyɛ bi moakyena abrɛ bra bɛpie mu ɛwɔ Lionel Clinic Ghana na wobɛte abɔfra so ɛwɔ wo fie
adɔfo a wɔhwɛ me ɔmosomfo kofinti ɛberɛ kakra ne meyaree ana meda hɔ madamfo bi baa me nkyɛn me introduce Lionel Clinic Ghana ma me na metu ɔnamɔ no mekɔɔyɛ ne mohwɛ me ɔmomɔ maduro ɛnɛ me ho atɔ me nti wo a wɔhwɛ me a w'ani daa so asa mekamfo Lionel Clinic Ghana ma wo sɛ woso tu ɔnamɔ bra na abɛnya wayaresa.
Assalamu alaikum, na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an tiriti na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lionel Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lionel Clinic Ghana. Lionel Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Holiday ni si
weekdays
weekday e be a middle ana say ya woda bi sana wo me de kwa kwa weekend
and me we ase ye de no because we are on say Wednesday no so ko china say the holiday ni my constitution day yam ko tetena fia e bi kwa ko hye ba bi kakra ade be chi no sorry 3:30 aba wa bra ma ajo ho anyi
open ni di o
e da bi
kwabna
anaka mu hye no Intino, what has a CR there? These are news, everything easy. Intino, a fine, she says, she said, now,
come up,
holiday, need be see Wednesday, Yampian Friday.
Is it Thursday, so maybe Friday?
Saturday, so the best
Monday,
more do.
Yes, that's it, Jubana, and whether our watch, Mr. I'm saying, okay, and if it, what's the next holiday? To make us a 70th constitution, I'm saying, okay, that's fine.
Oh, na holiday now.
February, no holiday. February, no holiday.
No.
This is a match. Now you assess match. Me check here. That and also busy. And also, it's Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday. Oh, and no, honorable Kopoku ni minua obi etwetwe nkomo wo Asempa FM. Ne nyina ye Ghana ye die ntia ye sikasem ho ntotoye. Won say Kopoku onim economics pa. Basic kasem ho ntotoye a waben wo mpa. Enye fun kwa te say ne adare ka vitela ko ka say bro no
yo no koku ase.
Yo no koku ase
ono bakua. Ye kakuya ono we koku
bakua
eti eba ni koko no koko Kevin Taylor Hadjing. But that's the truth.
No, yeah. Basic no, when him say the backbone of every economy is agric.
Yes.
So ko US amanfo bebre na wo mu woskapa no. Wo mo ye omo ma invest in agric.
Yeah, sure.
Or agricultural equipment.
Sure.
Eti Ghana has obi free say oko school na say oba koya agrica. Hey,
Oh, a sika ejuma kesiye bako. What is His Excellency John Dramani Mama or farmer?
Hey, no. Tamana all parliament.
Yes.
And a friend honorable John Dramani Mama. What do I not say for parliament or Cotrano Fumu?
To know what you honorable His Excellency. Papa,
so it has a blue man.
Honorable no Grawajimu Grace.
Grade 1 and grade 2.
Yes.
Don't you know? I not you say or Quaco Yeniquio. Even when he lost the 2016 Abatono. I not you say, oh no, or Quaco Yenifu. Then a lot of people, Chama for come who bombs, you know. We think you Kaywoodi and Kayu.
Mama, 1 penny.
Because and the paymaker say Star Oil 10.5 no.
Yeah.
Okrako Finswa sending me Goil for there. 10.9. And one
Ghana oil. What 10.9.
Temp. Oh, Mammy Fancho.
Hey, any a kwaku, and I said any year canon.
Almost say
Setema oil refinery.
A take effect from 6 January, 6 a.m.
And I go about 10.9. Wow. Well, Super no cry, you
super where Super XP.
Super XP no.
And they're 10.99. And a diesel XP 11.96. And a Super XP Saron 95.
Ron 95.
13.
Wow. Saron 95, 2022 and 24 Ghana cedis. 2022 inflation could do 54% now.
Mama Chow.
And
ra. Nam filling station be our Asalibutri. No, Ability Square.
Okay.
So, unimo.
Third gates was side nana.
Before say ubedu third gate.
Okay.
So utra trazaku ja. Now we call Asalibutri.
Yes.
Ability Square el to aso wa baby obinim ewono. Hey, cars are na so. Omo to fuel.
Wow.
I was Star Oil. Star Oil 10.5. Cars ne sanso me gina ho me sheda gina ho hwe pa. Say hey, obi e fill in the tank.
Ha.
Obi to 150 cedis okra 15 liters.
Ebe ayi kura yi.
Ni nyina ne setema oil refinery no. Ebe koso abo eduma saa. Na fe OMCs na hunu so ye nkofa fuel mfiri ebruchire ma.
Refined fuels.
Eti ye nto Ghana ha ya. Eba ne saa ye di cedi na eto.
Yes.
Eti pressure na eda dollar no so no send no e kan. Ebe free su kakra.
Taxes.
Yeah, exactly. It is honorable Eric Opoku tenase. Na se wodi nkomo na oka se economy no wo ma tenase ya diagnose economy no anhunu ne yade. Me papa fitani bi. O say Okano, my money first aid, but then go hospital. It's a matter ya diagnose economy no who say economy no ye kuremu say Ghana for the Maya.
Yes.
Ye be faha na ya faha. O faha o be shia wa ha. U shia wa ha ne nsunsu anso nie. U firi ho a na wo ha e no nsunsu anso nie. Ba yanko ono ya Greek minister no na aban de man no. Ba nka obetuma di finance minister anso amana ye.
Bibia.
Ono ba bia de be man bia Obetuma Boyjuma or all round minister, Honorable Eric Opoku, or say there was no food shortage in the year 2025. Was it Ghana cry exceed Nedriane expectations are now wash say be a bro, you bet you say beans, you bet you say now okay, say Ghana ha I feel they drew maybe not. Fertilizer born we decide boy then they am a phone to me not to send you to me don't make I me call yes Afram Plains drop on so the farmers clearly told me say
power the fam.
Oh last year may 5 acres I feel we may 2 whereby I say oh last year may 10 I feel we may 5 we be so almost sad then I'm say fertilizer boy then we decide boy then knapsack spray and boy then 8 years suppressive omo. And that is the reason inti ane brobo akosoro. A Ghana kobo obusia wo ECOWAS. Ye kobo ebro obusia.
Yeah.
ECOWAS. Reason ni anemo. Reason ni nyina no. Because farm inputs ebo rikosoro gidi.
Labor scra na beboa.
Yeah, because at that time no almost say odo ebro wani kaka obebo wo ho nyina 2005 to 3000.
Okay.
Me call Drobon so no. That was I think 2022. but omo we no na afi do omo calculation a omo ne nam 4,005
okay
eti nipa no oton ye na onya ne mfa so na odi bi to ho no ne calculation so ye na fail no enti on no na eso do energy food shortage ne buy but last year what happened because a dollar no call for man no womo kra knapsack sprayers se kan ne ade de ba womo eye fertilizers locally ni ade no
price ni nyina
niema womo ede ye anase se womo kra free amano ne ne ba sika dosopo na womo kari ede koto no ete ba fom and that is the reason intia sane ma ne bo ba fom so until obi calculation o ye ne se opege ebro 1 acre at yem fan say 4,000 kra obewie na obe calculation na afi at about 3,000 oh okay enemy we ska we down enemy for 2 acres nka ho
okay so almost sanye bie efo no mo do no almost sanye bie
sasa ne da ho
okay
ebi wo ho a ono wakwakwagye be 20 acres ena wado wa clear 10 nti se niam abo oba forma na wa clear 2 aka ho na odua ba se niam abo okosoro na wateso ena the food shortage ne ba no
okay
until 2025 Honorable Kopoku will explain better ono no ye groundsman my equity Honorable Kopoku on food shortage and Ghana can fast exceed your expectations.
I think so. About Ghana Kwafo Abaso. In spite of the difficulties, I feel my idea. Mama Biania Ba, I'm a Sabi Ubia and Yabia aye, kama. Majidi say, you're quite new. I'm saying by now, Crowka. Sure. Say, Ubi Froze, Omobiano, yes, I'm at stay.
For school,
January, yes, I go. It means, Diano former, you beat me, Abuanti, Yanere. I feel grand, I say, you're a buffer. Yafini afie dikaya Ghana atwaduane asiesa ahokyere ba ye ba kofa.
That's in 2025.
Yes.
Ya twaduane
asie as a sia ye guso kra tosie Ghana ha duane na omodua no na ye toye ye ne ye de bisie ene ye san ye guso to ye nya kra nwei in fact aduane kra beto ya na ye de ka wo ECOWAS no sesi a ye ne ye tobia the Cheska cry to be the good Triacanibi. Once I can say December Triacanibi, but Buffer stock into me Tony in a car. Now comes the Pessia di Tria for 2025. Now ready. Now you deliver the Ama ECOWAS. Now I say, Yako and Crack and Quabe Faswa, you be your Nagan and Ediane Ekabio. In fact, your data no in your department. Yes, right. Statistical Research and Information Directorate. You are feeling on the big generative figures in your day. Now, you start na you monitor any your donors in your not the able in your come abroad, you're not your price issue, so. But you better a figures number, now your timid analysis. Statistical Service report say agric and the driver group in United States agriculture because we have food inflation. So, once I saw calculate inflation, the demu power me your food. Aduane de it is a food inflation no buffer and no other aduane the other general inflation no ever buffer and a food inflation above from kase pa say what I say auntie so food inflation above from sa then certainly aduane ni ade ni ayi to say wo man mu na kuafo so say aduane ayi fodo do yento if I no more complain say na ye nya no in fact kuani bi kra ye video bi na video no me am frɛ ba akore ne kasai o say ababe na ba Wama aduane aye fofo mama aduane a ka me ton bag aminya 1,300 na minya 300 pay. Ama ko de me trouble mama aduane na aye fo do minya sika mfrim. On say de ono so na gumen no. O say last year na go nya 1,300. Afi de wakwaya 300. Enti ni revenue a wonya no wanya dai wonya. Enti January aduane bo de obi anim say aduane bo no e ba fom. Na na ye problem kakra. On say ye wo aduane no ba bia e produce no be ko ho no na bu ba bia okra ne to no kra nyai. Ba dru urban areas na yenu aduane ho no na ne bo no e wo soro all because omo de ba no enso bedru a na ne bo no bi aka ho in the statistical department the report bi by actually say ye pese aduane bo no e ba fom pa ye ma ye ninko agricultural rules edu ya budget no ya provide say agricultural rules 1,000 kilometers and the no mene on a minister for roads and na ye ho adwuma ye was specific fund en kan ye budget no kra. Okay. I dey sa road na e call feeder roads for na be ye. But ye no ye tiny nyina 1,000 kilometers no. Initially na ye proposal na ye 5,000. But sika na ye nya na ntimi nya 5,000 until now say ye 1,000. And the 5,000 no cry dey select we Enti bread ba 1000 no. Na say me colleague yes akwa transe. Na ehwe hawa ye be hye na ye betumi aye 1000. Agri rose ba bia ye duadua nuane akuafo no wa e be ma akonia badie na ye kama na ye tua transport to aduane de aba easily. E no kwa na ye be yes adwuma. In fact Ghana had the agri de come here say e wo ba bia. Because ba greater Ghana ade nyina e wo ba bia Volta region over bow some enti ye hwe ba bia akwan ne nye pa. So na ya fix sa areas no nti ewia ye publish rules ni nyina ye pese ye this can be free agricultural rules akoye adefoforo because mampanyin says strictly any agricultural rules.
All right, so Honorable Eric Opoku and our tenant Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture and then aduane no ho nsensem no wa breaking it down e de amayeno kwabna
kwagu Honorable Dr. Eric Opoku okasanya fa agric ho okrumu ha obi anka bibie mo efise ne ye watifi ne ye wo benkyereye ne ben ne ye wachiri waka ni nyina bom once. Of course ye wa hanom last year e was Asante Achem North the independent member of parliament the people of Asante Achem North Honorable Ohene Kwame Frimpong ne constituency ye wakuafo a omodo tomatoes ana ebuso na womuntimi enya nkrofo meto odi wani kire bono nkrofo do eburo bono hafo area ho
ene bayire nkrofo
do eburo ne bayire tomato jene last year na jene fo nyina wo mu su frese ye mra meto mo nema nti ubehwa last year His Excellency the President captured the Finance Minister Dr. Kasela Tuba Forcing Emani di can release be 100 million Ghana cedis at the buffer stock say sa enuane ya hodo ya akuafo ya dodo yi nyina bebire no buffer stock fo nkonkoto said the be ya akuafo ne mmoka anso ho akwaku actually was signed directive Finance Minister on saying 200 million Ghana cedis. If we say akuafo na dono bai na momo hu bebiom enne me ne wode ka say buffer stock ato nuane de asie as a Ghana say ebi e ba ne sa de be che na aburo ho akwatwe emo ho akwatwe beans ho akwatwe enuane bi e betimi asto ho akwatwe a buffer stock ato bi egu ho. If we say last year nko aburo omodo wo kro ho a emo enya de ketwa.
I think say ne Mr. Abraduotu or something. On the penny or buffer
stock. Yes, Abraduotu.
Yes. Yeah, I say, yeah, no,
necessary. Besides,
buffer stock. Almost strategy now, one more day, buano. Almost story. Because and also bet to me a bois market no. Because so be a suspect say Adriane who ebe quatria.
Yes.
So we bra obesha da hold it.
Thank you.
It is a tripping na. Ono beche the strategy ni omo calculations a oma ye. I be a etrese eduane ho nkwatwe. So that we bra obeton ne ya.
Now what all? Because unim the last time I meet you on our way Kopoku bio I think on another platform bi. Ana church mu say enye say said the almost support akuafo no ma dono. Enye say ye ba ya na ye de no ba na brɛ o. Ebi agikoko na dua. Je bro na kodua, beans na kodua. Na emu Honorable Ekopoku ma yeti ase say wo ba ye be test wo soil no
na sa na ese o so wo sua agrika sa na ese o yo
what I say ni emu say sa soil we ye didua beans e be ye yie we ye didua buru e be ye yie aha de age banche aha de age sebode
so wo come mofa omo sa department I think say CSIR for then sa department na.
Thank you.
And ideally, hweni bia wo befa sika puduo.
Yes.
So wo de kodo beans, bro anase bibia wo kwakodua no. Se wo kɔ ho mofa. Na wo mo be test soil no, mo take random sample.
Yes.
No ma test it. No man will say okay, nutrients way and a was asunum.
Thank you.
I think I wo kwakodo bro but I say no. Udo beans mama
ebeboa wo ebema nyini and then again we assign the irrigation system eba
matter so me de bibeko brekum.
Thank you. Enti eno no baby a won say nsuo ntan tokora no a
obetuma ye all year round farming.
Obetuma ye all year round. Enti say wo say aburo hu beko atwe me de kwa kwatete be ye oka. Wo wa yibra na aban ntomo yes I feel the one who said ye fa so buo man
no but you see say amount for eno na ya na eme ya no say enra no be argument be say sticker ene aminanta sticker akoka o baby say ono mom na nka kanoforiata koye no na nka ese wo mo eye finance minister no mo de koma aminanta no obi eye analysis say when na aminanta ene sticker when na waba party no mache when na oboa party no the analysis was pointing to the fact that aminanta even in Kufuor government now a presidential staffer so time na sticker school
okay
now we aminanta school awako any abodin krata awagena I was asking myself say eti ya didn't be a finance minister no didn't I want to manya bibia because I buy way by I think within 2 months and you start to difference so it's like okwaji abodin krata na
yes
so uko school na ma school no emfa wumu men kofa school num sampie
aminanta be ye
aminanta wa abodin krata bebre papa
yemfa no
pay what I read
obeye finance minister when na deputy
sticker
then you see
sticker so wo financial background ne sa ne man okay university ni age sticker ko school my friend say aminanta ko school brochire sa nya abodin krata so I was like it's abodin krata no wo na say the leadership position be more na want to show results
yes
it becomes useless
it is the custom no can I say ne what to board ya boss na taso enko be bia wo be ye deputy what was your impact that time na sembe na okan okasai it is abre so be ka bibi kire Ghana for yemfa nye den
so hwe ba umia CV
no use
so hwe ba umia CV rich CV
kwegwe
abodin krata wodo baby o ye adwuma eti ade nti na mo ba ya mo na mo say mo nima de amoye economists mo ko school wa brochire no
ye nyina say yakọ school secondary school yakobi beba okọ especially okọ technical schools omo ye theory ni wi no mo de wako workshop omo se yenko practicals obi wa theory no ho ye mark bi on 95 but practicals ni se ye de to nanimu a kwagu obegina wa bona ba nyina akura wo hu ebi ni ba omia o de mano theory obekan ya ma wo se sia but se o put sa theory ni into practicals ba omia ba wi aredi oni ho de eno bi na stick aka no waje abodini no abodini de waje but go to the ground and do the job you have failed because enye kasa kwaku enye kasa sticker na sam na oka no oye the normal politics or tie ne candidate echi a onhwe no onye the oka it won't wash oka bi ban we mu
ana MP businessman eti eba sikasemon totoya
yes
wonim ena wonim ne agric betumi aye amagan sikasemon
ana obey agric minister no then you see these people are all theory people eye kasa
so
yemframa enti wo hwe the late honorable member of Ayawase East anu ade ya Nyankopon to ne safre na omakwa kata na chi ya ono ne ye friend action man
say na menu na traffic na ache
bite say ne wo honorable Mahama Ture ho bite say kasa say na waka a we hu no na enso ni dwumedi na odi wa Ayawase East aje se bia nkono aka so nko biu oni impact ane wanya ho
enra motorbikes be 1000
what dey make a na share
ha
hwe kwagu enye kasa wa memu enye kasa wo enye sympathy o enye
buses a ho na wo it tells you the impact na
papa ne wo
ewo Ayawase East wo
what you say na make a na share
because anope na meet you bin come obi no say operation cement or pavement to say on the annual bro, not the cement bro.
Me say
apart from roads now or yeah come like or share more yeah. Udru ni man and potema.
Yes.
Obia niwa ne nim eye ateche anasa anwea.
Unim nipa unim youth one constituency our employer.
Na no ye kofi a
what nipa?
Ushia it tells you the impact. A police forecast a dim.
Yes. And one say me pese MPP for no nsem no kra no kwaku yente so omo na ma omanya breu se Nyankopon adomo a bibia ni ho a wo mo beka me se da bi omo pre so mo be fly be nyina ho na nka na na ado amemu boba kuni apart from Kwabena Japan a Canada Japan not member of parliament contractor woji yedidi ye no onka ho ankonya contract ye Kwabena Japan omo ya say omo sideline ni kakra okọ share ba bi no Baomian and advice. Educhum your education. Education Ghana ha a school mu. Ya the new syllabus by 5 years, not textbooks in your under Educhum.
Under Napo before Educhum.
Under Napo. Napo crowd and Kokofa comprehensive sexuality education the aba. Ewo krom ha. See ye mesua and sembia me person me de mano beboso. And then Sankrofo we are say just in the space of 1 year, $1 aba form, fuel aba form, a more aba form, oil aba form, Jenny Meko, a bro. Na Ghana for our day cromodine last year. Uyebi. Ocean Kolani bi. Akoko sere da omo so ase kro sere. Omo didi mo feel hwebronya. Wo be den. Me say every time bi say me bi say pipi ni bi o hwe me say say e na say under John Dramani Mahama amemu oyobu dan nana dan kwakufa ne ba omia. Ade ba ko pe omo nkire me. Okay, so talking about dollar no. Yes.
Ma yen kasa emfa PMMC ho. PMMC ena ebedane gold board. PMMC na e woni framework. Yeah. Gold board also on a framework, but ebe rely on PMMC framework and gold board there no so near say woman the count no. Woman the count send ebe ya woman to deliver on their mandate. Yes. Then issues ababonte say gold board aboka. Waton gold at the aboka near there and roya boss ye CEO Sami Jimfi ne ewo ha MIT 40 ye ahwefo so hwe. And honorable Eric Opoku ene minua OBA kasa no. O chire niema bim about PMMC and gold board ni ntia. Eni ho kwan se Ghana former wo mo yemahye omo se gold board aboka na gold board buy na blah 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 blah. Mayenti honorable Eric Opoku on PMMC recording a loss of $460 million in 2024 alone. Okay. Honorable Eric Opoku.
Muchre and direct minister muchre ya direct say o say erigwena ya ka no e Bank of Ghana ya charges a ye dey yesebe ya gold ni ebenya dodo ento ti say sabro bi bo PMMC CEO and say director bi di say wono mom na amaka bi aba because any trade to do with agent no koto ye no agent dey mouse ka say kokoto gold price ni koto gold for bra e ebra what on Saudi e aba sa ye also see an say Bank of Ghana pajan say see near the bar retail market na price na ye ton no eno ana ye benya se bi kura be ka ho bi ade oton ne no ade a che na price no cost no e be san ye dey appreciate what man say sir enti hwa 2024 hwe see ye 2024 no eye last year san ye ba office no gold ye to ya dey reserve ni na ye 45.3 tons. 45.3 tons. So 45.3 tons at that time, none the value a $3.1 billion. $3.1 billion. Artisana, you know, say PPMC operation, ton free. It's 3.1 billion. 2024, Bank of Ghana, a report to say a car. Your boy, as a result of Yama Matchroom, a 4.84 billion Ghana cedis.
For $3.1 billion.
Dollars. A car, your boy, a 4.84 billion Ghana cedis. Now 4.84 billion. So we use a net exchange rate. So what they 10.8 yes. Because a net bank rate near 10.8. Nyanta bank, Interbank here 10.5. Na bank for the 3 account here 10.8. Sure. So you see 10.8 no cry. Around $460 million. 2024. And your car gold for reserve no a bottle. Obi, what must I say? $460 million. But and it is so back where woman say your book $460 million. Now your gold 3.1 billion at the year. So when you gold walk so near see a cotton, Sike Benyano, a swan between your we say a day, every honor. And I'm a one. But in the books there, a sign reporting mechanism of Bank of Ghana, Omisu interbank rate, you know, so lost way and Omushoe. Now, NDC about power. You introduce gold bond. Now, my background to the introduction of gold bond. in 2016 President Mahama na also took one call India na okoye program bi ohonum went me anko to the vice president then late emisata on the question nine okoye no ni speech or the kwa na shem say Ghana ne womo gold ayato aba ho no around $500 and something million and what the speech Prime Minister of India Kasano and was by Yansia record show say gold ayato free Ghana ho 1.5 something billion na just say yeah had here omutimi the from ko but udru ho dia because of our system nti untimi enti gold that record say 500 million no a whole record say 1.5 something billion enti me ankasa I was in a program na President Mahama or kasa kire as ministers and no raise this issue and no can say so there should be a mechanism you bet you are making sure say you go no yes smuggle no you bet me anya ni na Ghana o man the whole Africa before 2022 so we South Africa and near also too from 2022 you take your office number 1 yeah number 1 Africa you need 2 gold kase and then you 2 gold bebrebe sa na yen so ye ho ye dey e kire ye na ye record say kakra bi ne 2 ye na mrofo na eto gold no say dodo na no me ye dey enya ye eno na the gold board concept ni nyina ye dey e ba say yen set up institution ye be man mandate legal mandate na watu enya power obeto ye gold no na wa yi sa eyini nyina film na small girl ni nyina every hon my day akọ
abo erikopoku twi na okan no obi atiase na BOG 214 losses no ose samijemfie face attacks because we ardent critic of MPP until I to say give dog a bad name and hang it. It's in MPP for no yes. Briefly, my name free honorable Erikopoku. Yeah, you bedding commodity for road construction. I would wear cost Ghana maybe. I say a trimmer dunesi so say I buy a buyer or cast a war yeno. Yensu yehu. It's ye idiot tremo. But before that, it's honorable Erikopoku. You want 2 videos. Baumia's gold for reserve. And it's Samijin Fimuni and more. My amo Samijin Fidiano. Or Casadefa Samijin Fimuni into Awonia tax no. Yeba, Sisia.
Not bank get me Ghana has said, where dear Nisikan in the Japadia, you mean Wahano. Some man says, Cana. Yeah, you bet Jamotria. And only Bower Rock. Bower Rock. Nasaba Rock, no so. Or you go the Jumana, when one be between now, yet man be in fact, a few January, PMMC, and they go boss at operations in Yano, or cat or more aggregators on. What qualify? So be 100 or 100 CCA. So what we qualify criteria in Yina. Not bank do who you know say Kim. Says a medium feed the gold scan be then the board of the Mawa also. Because all this kind of credit, man, almost managing bank between man why they at all. That is the only thing they want. At that time, no, Parliament you approve bank guarantee. Sure. And on by no, nipa ba ko turn office terms bank guarantee there. Onipa ni nya, it my insurance guarantee. And then nipa ko for insurance guarantee bre omo. And I'm say ko for ECG wanya ko adwuma. At a 7 man no say ya nya ni ye. Na say insurance no dey buy no, say you fake. Can you imagine this? Now you messing up say, and it's a major fee or 10 video so. I criticize this idea way. Say now when your opportunity is some Ghana, on your mistake. International buyers now, almost gold no. MPP time now started gold for a union. Yes. One buyer per man toy. And now your NDC buyer no. Yeah, man call for me 7 network. So the guarantee one dear. What you can say? And many papa kunye. Say nipa ba ko na qualifier. Many papa kunye because it's about sika wo dey day. Wo dey man no. And a man sika. So the court now am fa ma na bank bia ni ho agye mu a ogo sika no wo hene. Mba so what man say there. So we adwuma ya kan nyina. Sami Jamfi ni problem wo mu ni e dey he. But it's just because Sami Jamfi wo ye obi a onim kasa. Nyame wa chene nim dia odi analysis. Woni ni debate no church mu jobon sa dia na enti okesase MPP pa. Enti aye say asem no fa no ho kra yempia no goshim. Na we dia enti maybe sir 2 simple questions nanka was why we are here no so be sir yen you know before make me explain say you on book omo to go book and make me explain apart from some match mu nei o make me actually say free bia no mo fadi o make me akaza
no
omo person man fa ni and the can buy aden no so say and this was be afedi aden no person man ka say sa ka we eye PMMC eye chief executive and wa ko boss aka no na mo ka say Bank of Ghana na enede Bank of Ghana has been very effective obi one analysis na me no the okoto goal 73 tons oboka 460 million na say the okoto 103 tons aboka 214 million na the ono wa ton 73 aboka 460 no no say ko jina sin so say e wo aboka mentias here who is that person no moral grounds wa hin
nanke no kwan po se ye duru ha
kwagu say kaya de bia America na honorable bisa question ba kwa abria asemi beto nyina mi bisa MPP ni bia say eye kwan ben so na gold board for afaso abosa aka no nkyerechire mu otimi kyerechire mu agidi kwaku na de oton dokono okofa buru na wakofa nsuo okofa eja okofa wei wodi sika no fa kwan obetimi de anya aburo no so no waye ne dokono se oyinkio debt bi wom na wayinkio debt be 10,000 obeton dokono na wie no no be 150,000 Ghana cedis a waboka na dabi sa na MPP foka ade be edwadie be na waye se wudi a kwaku umfa sika nwure mu ansa na ebia watimi aye even se empo se kaye omo kan se yampa se Sami Jenfi Esquire penny powder good board ano say ambassador abane sa o to gold ne kanaba revenue wa generate within 9-8 months since April 2nd gold board bet na say revenue wa generate $10.8 billion entienti $240 million in film even in post wa boka be pa cho o minor enya say na Bank of Ghana is casting alcohol but yen share bibia propaganda nti yemra meka Ghana for gidigidi sese na ba kwaku ade ba ko ye dangerous no say Ghana ni bia ntia se omo attack gold board na bibi boni bi sia the country is doomed forever.
Yes, of course, because it looks like apart from a Greek no ebeboa amasikaba system no.
Thank you.
Gold board is another key institution
na
eboa ma ye dollar no
ene
sidi no amasidi na anya amode
yeah reserves go was say Ghana international reserve you over $13 billion ya exceed your target be no more dey man cry internationally and now when him say foreign traders of gold in no cry no one more ya basa because now the small scale mining gold in ebe nyina it has to pass through a national institution like gold board. Gold board ko GCD no ha no dey ato ha or the kwa no waje dollar no dey abeg Bank of Ghana be pa cho umpe we that na ope e Ghana fo nyina ntia se gold board ababeboa yen support ni nyina
me da say eke obrepo twa ho bra na yen san bon kobo because ye ba be kan akwan ho asem we are like ye ne asunafo no of MP Haruna Mohammed B e be to hwe komo also the famous stepper Achirensua Gosu Road na 8 years LPP for Monsankaro. It looks like your whole progress be a coso. Yabeka wants some and so that Dwabo Ase Jumedi so our power 97.9 FM and essentially live TV XYZ. Dwabo Ase eso any affair joining ya. Yeah, that's Franco Traded Enterprise still where your phone papa fee and no Nokia Samsung iPhones no ya de aba bronya imu akwa do sika manasa ba phone no so nyewu ebona ni prepre etese wako Franco Trading Enterprise oba pa wo phone na tai bom abombelet ye ko Franco uniska ka kire okunu na o boyfriend na onko Franco Nokia na ba Samsung na buso iPhones no so buso ewo ho eno echi wo smart TVs Franco air condition 1.5 2.0 and 2.5 horsepower chest freezers washing machine microwave blenders generators crab abeka ho gas ne electric stove nso aba abɛka ho CCTV camera ne nyinaa bebree na wɔ hɔ kai hunu sɛ yɛate so 40% eti wokɔ hɔ a hunu sɛ boɔ na yɛde ma wo no yɛhwehwan so ɛna yɛde ma wo eti adaworoma your official numbers ne 0246 422338 0246 422338 and 0555 939311 0555 939311 Franco Trading and francotrading.com okohon so a wobetumi ahu ye niam aye ton na Google Play Store so ye wo ho Franco Trading Enterprise was still phones papa efie mayenko piwak natural health for ho twetwe nkomotew ya twetwe nkomo ni wi a na afi yakwa akwan no ho nsem no eso menya information say Ghana ya secure bigger share e wo Jubilee as say ya extended license no to 2040 ya koye ni no ye be di san komo no eti Ghana ameki gains e wo ho well that's fine, it is good for us abebo am fuel born so to me aba form ya ne ha che Derek ebe twetwe ho enkomo ba ne nyina mo betumi de wadwenkyere na aba our TVXYZ Facebook page ni so be na link no e da ho Dwabo Ase link no e wo ho for adwenkyere ne bra hemfa na hwe free problem be na wo ho my asonte ya ba kenkan ni nyina so ama amansan so atumi atena aban so atumi atibe menu aba afishapa
afen kometo ye
ho te sen
na mi adom nanso ye
lumba de bo no nwum bi osi ye kurekurem
ma onu nkrem bi mu
so kuremu a se nipa bi akuremu a edan adakoro
beje mampa
nti o time so de a obeje
ye de a obeje
ba sabre de ye kurekurem
de nyankopas
bronye ko ye de bronye manto nka udwane ko hyen
onse bronya we no na me expect say whether no de no beba whether na amba nti na mo insa na we bododo
bronye de na we
bododo too much
nti na traffic su wo
krom
nti na ma pie ni nye de
de bi pie ni nye suitable nti ye die
ni nyina ba ye de aseda be ma twede amponya me se afena akwa pro aba beto ye dok ho ye
na me adom ne ho ye pa
nra menene kasae
sa
menene ebo nkomo kakra bi afiwe so ni new year message no so na powerful
pa very powerful
eno na and graphic a report ye say ye Assemblies of God for wadum penyin pa Reverend Ringam aka the same thing Dr. Piwak eso ko disofu
enya sem ketwa
me sofo ketwa
me da wa making Kenyam dog we dey
we dey say sofo bi na preach
because asema wa boss wa say penifo titedi nyina so ayede
asofo mpanyimfo eka me sure say omo awo mo appreciate 31st night bibiri na kan ho asem
and omugusun so omo kan.
Yes, we have to be patriotic.
Yes.
Because man ebebo yi nyina
ebebo ma bebo obi ya na enkoda ye enkwanko mo school mo kwa na sha sete de church mo say na wo kan wo ne nsem ne mo a
nkoma na ye di wa chiri ho no say NCC e dey na wo mo ye collaboration be na wo mo ne GS for aya womu influence curriculum say the nationalist issues and na say ye patriotism nema say nkola womu ko school kra ye na assassin kra womu
nim to obi history no munim aye hu hia ye history na wo say ye box so man kra na gina omutiri mu no
mame
eno no hia
ye ko nim ma ye nti apomode ho nkomo no na amanfo akodidi nnuane bebre ti say womu cleaning system no
sa fefe nnuane ne ye di bi pa nti meda wase na afishia panso so sonko kwan so kra ekoma TVXYZ Power FM ashofo ene etiefo nyakopon wode yetwa afrase esade yesi afefufum menim se my own misna se nedi obia ete wo wasumdwe mu ewo nkwamu ewo apumudim se wapumuden kora nyina ho ma wa enu nti ana no pe maje adwa mete wo no 3p garlic mixture ewo ho ma se wo fa ebeboa wo amwa ho omere nyina efi wo so akọ anope misra wada emfa yade enhye afe no ase se wo dodo wonam ya wo ya wo ko ebuonya yidu ye wo piepie bia wo ko pie ye didi bia wo didi ye enso bia no drink bia no ye ama yade akoto yade kase ya beto so anase yade na wo dada ya kan wasam sanso still na won pese obetu ho na ma mesrew afiwe nyakopon de wawura mu die emfa ahomere emfa enwura mu anasa emfa eninka P3P garlic mixture enom na emo na so pese obi chire mu yade no science na eyi da na di tia no wonti ase pese obi na eto ne bo ase chire mu so Dr. Nelson Mototi wa ya krado se obetie wo na wo yade bi a ekoso edi dwuma woni padwa no beboa wo na wo otu yade na ase afi wa akọ edi amate dog e was 0248 928824 0248 928824 and that's 0201 000021 0201 0021 friend says ya na ene no eni enkomo obeboa wo opese onya ahonte ase nso a obeto ne bo ase acheechuo mu am wate ase yi pa ase ye duo no eniema ekomu garlic ahamane no buna ekomu ni nyina no obeto ne bo ase acheechuo acheewo se no nye dupa no kotobi na nye den na emwa 3P garlic mixture de ya sha afi na se foforo intimi nkasa bebre ne me kona ni ani kwan de de amaye nyina mesre wada tawunum 3P a ade e fe na ho mere yadia efe na homere ebi ne woso mekato sa afiwe wo se ade ahoden esa ehya ase mesra adwuma na wanya no contract na akobọ ho mpa ye wo 31st erade me pa adwuma o me pa wade o me pa wo me pa kwantu so wa pomuden enyina so pi emfa ma nyina aye okwa enwie mu die emfa emam ti mesra wo so wo hwena so apomuden ho keka wa homere wo so wo de yemu odwuma obide 3 days no we say wo de 1 month 2 months asan wo wi adwuma no da bia na wote ho ye kobisa was na me ho omere na mentimi nye menya fit P3P garlic mixture na mate na embustu immune system emfam na wontimi nya ahodi nyina wo na so brane entimi emfanye adwuma afeni afeide eba nyina mu high blood pressure wotna wo cha betana no ewo ensiedo wo hwe na wakoma bo pedi woni so sa briu woni to ye utum amesra wo P3P garlic mixture enom anase se wo dwade anu ya hweye mfense woni nwutiri mansa dinkan fagu na se no body temperature na peke ana afodo so ayedai agu hu nyina no na yesa no so a ebeboa oba menstrual pains ema ye mfa menstrual pains menstrual cramps enji leave enkofie bebere nya se adwuma be free won sa position no be free won sa ye de wa ya alarm ye de wa ya calendar da bia adwo atiem yes yes June mu yes May mu mesrawo P3P garlic mixture wo bo won sa wa ya se ya wo ja wa ya se ya edwawo bonu so a ebriwo 7 pedwansa wo fe na wo ja wo nan wontimi ni di wontimi nan nyina no wonum 3P be ni nyina afi wa akọ e de ama o heavy flow bo se no ye te se yare fo ye hoya o flow so na ebu on san bank keten obo intervals na wo mu so esun obo on san nsan wo mu kura wonu awanyem nso onya menopause P3P garlic mixture enom ebe boa wo amoderate flow na ye de ama ma bibia besna kọ ewo asundwem ena se wo bu nso onsan so a na moja no sebe eya no pamon fa ncheme na ye tuntun unya 3P garlic mixture wate ebe boa wo na yini nyina afi wa akọ ede ama aya se keka enkafin ensuofin a eya na egu ma na ma ye confident ko fom nyamesra wo unya 3P garlic mixture ebe boa wo yini nyina afi wa diabetes unya 3P ebe boa wo numbness titiriye ananse wode ebe kokot de bia de hye no enya ananse moja ne defu sanye ewo nipadwam ne ntimi ne afu sanye na hono makwa eye titiriti no P3P garlic mixture na uhuru wontiri ne mu nyina emfama na moja ne ntimi ne afu sane ebeya hono makwa ne nyina no betimi de adwuma ewo se edi ewo sonko kwan so kora mesa obesity de bia fa obolotwe edi blue national anthem hu woni e de efra obolo wura nkasa wudi ne kwa na agera e wo system nim P3P garlic mixture kese bi a aboroso enu nti wonti mo ho so nya won ye ma wonti nkoma da bia na wotefa akoni nya ni na be fi wa akọ gas excess food any slade ade ni pedwa na fa nyina e be free wa akọ e de amount stroke enim gwase yade ent na ho e ma ne mebọ se bo woto wompo na se ekwa e ya na e kira asem so ye de e wo ho so won sa wote se won na makwa o side eye wududu wuntimi ema so wani echi kekekeke wo kasa amunte wo kasa ase wano chi asa wonti ase no asa ya akwa echi de bi sa na misa wana ko P3P garlic mixture no mate na oduro ben na ase homa na sensen wa adwen ho na emu akeka na moja ni ntimi enkofa ho emfa oxygen nutrients emfa wonkodi dwuma no enyi nyina enkle ni nyina enye dai emfa ma na ntimi nkodi dwuma na wankasa nye dai wuntimi enyina wona so na afen so asthma techewa ya de obi wo ha sane asthma ba enya asem kuma kora sane asma ba otimi bo na ne mu nyina akyehye no na ne chi no mpe eye ne ya obo wasabe mpe aduasa na moja edi akire obitimi bo esuko ewa obo sa wontimi ntwa so da obo ana ado suko na nani nyina apuso na nani ayekọ ne mfe na ye ne ya ne airways ne minimu nyina na mo hyehye no P3P garlic mixture 3P garlic mixture ebe boa wo wonte hye ya de nyina ne be free wa akọ ama won home no kasa mu nyina aye free ama wonya wo fa ho de wonta no mu nsu enso wota adwo so enkanka na adwo akọ akoda no P3P ojutom ya de nyina be free wa akọ emema mo posh street mu hawo posh street mu nsensem timu se kwabran ne be ma papa eja wofa wode ne be ma to ne nsem se na wo posa P3P garlic mixture no mwate ebe you posh street mu hawo ni nyina free wa akọ e de ama wonya wo fa hodie anadu didie junk food nti eja ye fukese ama adwo ntimi nche fitting dress o shatada no obu ne hu abomfia no o se wo mini confident petrol P3P garlic mixture no mwate sa asra de no gas ene excess food na adwo fu akọ no ebe twe akọ amwonya mfa ho de ama fitting dress yi nso be shebe woni munyam o masu ebe pie ame wo say yes won so aye de wo ho ofeye pa stress obu ha wo kwa ejuma ahomache a obepon no akofie na ade asa o ade sans no kofie nso na nketene na ya aka wontimi enna P3P garlic mixture ebe boa wo ebe de obede fedefe wo ebe de sa ama watimi ada ama watimi edide ma de neze sa wo sori a obe sori ewo ahoden so wo liver won sansama na mesra wo liver cirrhosis ato ama wo kala na ye very aye yellow ye hu akwa se be wo unique woni so wo fu ahye asia bo udua mesra wo papa mame P3P garlic mixture 3P garlic mixture ebe boa wo na wo liver mu ha wo nyina no ebe ye fi wa akọ ede amount 3P die ewu ni padue ne mu ewu entini ne mu ewu se na wo dware wo honam na 3P so e dware wo ni padue no inside no se ede amount eye garlic ena odoma koma hama ne obran papa bi ena team of doctors mo pure natural health aka wo mutira bomu atwin juice na ewu mu no e ma ye minerals ene vitamins a e siesi ni padue na ede ma ye so wo slim ko betman no 3P garlic mixture bi zam se si edu a onyare kwa timi no patcho han se onyare kora anom vitamin C ebe boa wo bi sisi ni padua no ede amount so wo koton so a na wa ya hweye papa because garlic mixtures no adoso e wo dwa no so we ka se garlic mixture bi wo ha ye adwuma te se 3P garlic mixture mesrew entro e na wo di ede achrew sei ene ye box no etie etwa no so sei ene tie wo koto a na wa ya hweye ni tine kata so no eye kokko measuring cup bi ehye so fana no pa miensa ewia miensa enwuma miensa wo de aduro so kran so a wo betimi so afa 3P garlic mixture enso aka unno na wo da so no na aboa wo ye pa entina ho yade eno kono ntama yade emfa no mu P3P nom na emo okọ herbal shop okọ drugstore pharmacy shop bi e ben wo bia na asaka se P3P garlic mixture ato a wo benya bi ato komasefo nyina ye nkoda ne herbal kwalina herbal kriske herbal tamalefo ye nko wofa kojo herbal wa mumini awe enterprise opposite wa katujwa kofo dwa for ye nko Gabson pharmacy de ben total no beno pharmacy ho for yanko abasam takrade yanko AA mensen kokko fonko Isaac Justo anase Hillside pharmacy ashaman for yemoshi yanko Ekus pharmacy ko wa ubenya bi ato ena incline so kanshi ukọ Kingswalk anase Wedma pharmacy ukọ omnimi enu nyina benya bi ato UDS for yanko Charles pharmacy ko wa ye benya bi ato pendodo nso atu akwa akoton so betimi akọ okanshi Angel Herba na wakwa to bi akwa akoton me so frɛ yen e wo 0248 9288 24 0248 928824 and that's 0201 000021 0201 000021 3P garlic mixture eye naturally organic bebito na emwa.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Sound pay what they yes and some day they abre as usual. Yeah, be amamre
na
family drum mame.
Yes, afifufu.
Next week you need two.
Enti no shaking.
Because we know in do 3 days papa man.
Na asa. Ye 2. Bansa me boss ho no manager ba hase.
Manager ben.
Me manager no say.
Manager ben.
Minti me fa 2 ni nyina amro abra me manager me consult me manager.
Managers no. Omo ye 3. Apart from mini manager be abium.
Sa. Mini manager be an assistant. If any Ella.
Manager.
Our assistant.
Manager or assistant. If you have manager, be any assistant.
As I we do or your shonko.
Hey.
We do your shonko.
As
and I some ya no. He said the cover before.
Mamindi Kakranum be crying will be a mamage. Mimpe mata humbia. Nano de na de mama no me pia bonti anu be ati me
side. So also would you give body and now boy your friend say.
Eddie.
Would you need Eddie now so would you need
and one kai me kodru fie na me kai. Nti me friend no so na ye de akodin system.
Maybe a coffee and some.
Medasi okra tiado kuma Piwak Natural Health and Komo panel to say ye no. Ma yanko for a short commercial break ya ba na yanko kan akwan no asem. Later on the show ya better say panel members abebana ya di enkomo ni ayi efri obo mu domi Abraham DC National Communication Team member oba be kan ye hona Shandoff so ha Shandoff beba Obruni Shandoff na yenu omo atwetwe enkomo no ewa ha enkomo bia ya ba isia
Dwabo Pharmaceutical Company Limited Indian company kesia yaso ye no ewo India na mom abibia ye kacha mo se ye no ebi owiase afa na nyina ama Food and Drugs Authority aye nhwehwemu de afa ye no ho agya to mo se ye no eye papa ebo adwumenti no Ghana for emfanse wo mo ho yare afia etwamu no na ye leading product a yeta kasafa ho pa True Worth Vision Capsules na fi mu die yahunu se nyare bebre di nipa nya uko Kwalebu uko 37 uko Legon Medical Hospital na uko Rage uko mya hodo a yare a di nipa nya pa emu baako diabetes stroke ha manfo mojabroso BP di manfo nya na afimu ye di India fo enu aba ye benya adaje na ni nyina ye ne mo adi ho nkomo na afi yetimi atu nyare ahodo nyina ase na ye yimpa ye se afimu ye mamu ofisia pa no Yankopon wo ma ye nkwatintin na wo mo ye ho ban enyi mfi yare eni asin ahodo nyina mu mama ye hya ase na ye ni nkomo emfa ye adu a ye frani True Worth Vision Capsules no ho True Worth Vision Capsules no eye ani ho adwuma eye na meka cho se ye no ni nyina eye India hahama ene yakeka bom ede aya habanduro ya eni sunsanso boni bia na me pato se ne True Worth Vision Capsules ACT no eye aduro bia esiesie eni ne akofa ohaw problems ede ba ani no mo ni nyina no ekoye adwuma ewo umoja num eyi ni nyina edi free honum ema utimi hu na de yi nipadua no akwa yenka ne Nyankopon ede ma yen eye ani enti mama abibia se wani hu to chima ewo se oma wadwen eko wani ho aya na meka kire se me papa bia me ne di nkomo a ne nani afira aya na ne ra ho wo se wo so yi sese nka Nyankopon ebema nani ba kompo hunade na ne se twa na se ne ne atwa enka wope mama me pa cho wako hospital na doctor ka cho se wonya glaucoma ana se pressure ba wani no so pressure ne eba ya ani kosua na so a ema se ne yesi hunade no na hoɔden ne eba fom me pa cho ekosei entini kase bi abroni frɛ ne optic nerve no se hu tochima ema wo hunade yi enkakran na se wontu anamo na wampe True Worth Vision Capsules a eba bedrum pempenso bi wani ne eba be fira kra nya de a wobetime hunade biem amana yeyi sabre yi wanko na wo hyedam a me pa cho hwan ene beko na woba be hwe wo wani ene wo kanea entine entra se ntwen ema wani no emfira ebia ne wani no eso ye ohene eso ye wisi wapesa saa epruzuo wanomnua na so enko wani no aye kokko oda so ya no pa na aye se ntintan bi ewo wani so ohwa ade a uhu ne ble ani die mu a utimi hwe mobile phone so na computer so che no wani nyina epruzuo wani no eso wowo ade ben wo unhunu ade no nso mpo ewo akira unhunu ye wo bi mpo wo a ade sa na esuma duro no kura wontimi huna de e mane nyeye uyo obi a wo sa ohaw yi a entena se ntwan mama e ma wani mfra e meye burden ento family any society no so bomodi ana hwehwe India fo adura e bo adwuma ye frɛ ne optic mepacho ye frɛ ne true world vision capsules aya na me di true world no so esense ani aduro no edoso odwaman so entime no kasa no won say ye di true world vision capsules no e di ato o TV screen no so for mobile phone no twa ana se bomodi ana hye aduro no so se ne be na kodu pharmacy ukodu drugstore hono na ba bia yeton aduro na yemfa sabi asokwan enkonkoda ne wa chenchena se wan hye aduro no so na ukọ na ukobo aduro bia dia ye beyi adufufro ene dia mawo enti twe aduro ni din true world vision capsules mo amohwe yen ewo TV no so ro ye de aduro na to u TV screen no so na mo amute yen ewo radio no so no ye de number no ebe mawo bomode na fa number no umami bi ene wo eye problem ukunu oyire unana bi ubabi me pacho se wo de wa hospital mpo na ya hye ne spectacular bomodi na hwehwe Indian fo adura ebo adwuma ye fra ni true world vision capsules na also amanfo adanse ya wo mu edie no ubedi bi me pacho woni obi te na nipa no etesi na ni so broni fra ne cataract etani esi ya ni so a ebo ye nka ye nti efifi ketekete enkakra na se wantu na mo a ebe bedru mpempensuo bi wani no lens no ebe kata so kra kata so wi a automatically ni ade a obetime hu na ade biem amana yeyi aya na ebinum yamu hyehye wo mo esanse se etanisi ya ni so wo munim se ewo mo mogya mu ntino wo mu koye operation na se surgery kra etani be san ababie me pacho unye true world vision capsules a ekoye adwuma wo mogya mu akwakwona ne etano enti se etani free wani so a ni ade a etani be san ababiem emfa ho ni stage bia etano adru wadru eye true world vision capsules afa ma men kasa mfa India fo adru ya eno no eye asiche yare adru eye mamo amo yare asiche yare meche diabetes se eye type 1 anase type 2 no me pacho anidie mu ayewo India fo adru wo hono ma ye frɛ ne azaka na azaka no eye ma obi a diabetes ni se eye type 1 ana type 2 se adi umunya adudu stage B me pacho bomodi ase obema onsa aka eye azaka ni bi na etimi aboawo na me pacho diabetes no ni sunsanso ni bi ene se ewo honoma na ekom edo wonum nsu asisi ya na inskom esando ewo ho a na wani no eye oya eso ayo ble me pacho diabetes ko ye ma wositumi ti na we reduce weight na diabetes nso se enyawa aya na ekuru eto ho ubemi ekuru no sa enya ade a ekuru no ewu me pacho uyo obi a wanya diabetes a bomodi na hwehwe India fodu a ye frɛ ne azaka na entimi emo ukọ wo bi dem na hwehwe diabetes no a esum ho no ma enye asem keto a me pacho hwehwe India fodu a ye frɛ ne azaka na me pacho ye wo nerve alive nso ho a eye adwuma ewo yentini mu entimi pacho wanya entini mu yare a wako hospital na doctor akacho se wanya entini mu yare insurance no doso nanso esan ebenti wode ofre number na ye bebo modin na ya kyerɛ mu any insurance a uhunu afi ye joint fortis ewo hono ma eye adwuma ewo ye no mpem ene yaposo me pacho uyo obi a women's emaye miniaba onso ye lady fort ewo hono ena ye wo prostate liver ye nuanom mema manya emfinhia aduana ekwa mo prostate yare no mo nso ye wo maduru ewo hono se ye bo yare so ana se ye ntumi amo yare so no na eno nkyere se ye ni waduru ewo hono bomodin na fa ye contact number si na woni ye enkasa na ye no baabi a wo ewo Ghana fa na baabi a yato ye no na pete ewo omamu afa na baabi a eno ane se obefa ye telephone numbers no na woni ye edi nkomo ena no pai obefa ye 0558
okay
724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 mo amohwe ewo TV screen so de obo se ye numbers no egu so bo modin na fa number na fra yen na mpanyin se oton yare a na onya no aduru
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Auto checks.
Hello, Ghana. Payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win. Up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play it now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch it again. Baby Scratching found. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA and the Caritas Bank.
Yɛfɛm na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama aka me na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa
adunu asa miracle bi wu adunu sese mafu no kra se die sia twimi ankasa me humi esisu sese me humi ana esisu obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni adunu ankasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi che ma yi enya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana ase me gina wa me na mu sisinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru ta ba 3 years ni o tema ndi am ye ma di se ene me jana ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yanku pe no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Na yemo enkomo esa boa fertility rate ai wo ba mo esa boa ma ne konkan araba bazen pills every day they stamp sti so say panyan enti oba bi etume no ma betumi aboa no ama ne nsabu ma kama pharmacy bi ben obi obenya bi kaso afom be ko Jukat pharmacy and Pharmatrust Unicom Chemist Malam Junction Osons Chemicals wa Dabraka Equus Pharmacy wa Simon Freyen Kulugan Limited form of Mr. Q, a member papa ebaino, woman a day Araba Bazin Pills Abantu, who drew pharmacy now refuse their cassette Araba Kunu for a druno. Ebebuama ma Mobumun Saboko for 0244-139-176 Araba Bazin Pills, Nebitima Boa Pa. Also, netted to an anno pay a mamming come for a year Haxa Mr. Haxa capsules. And from Mount Yatro said, do no also time for every day stamp a so. It's also no and found need emperor do at now watch it. Just grab Haxa Mr. Haxa capsules and you'll be fine. One day 12 years I want to be numbi, only I want to be numbi, and I will my bano for want to be numbi. Apart from that, to be able to be numbi. pharmacy bi ebe obi a obetumi anya bi Madina for beko Cats Pharmacy Tema for beko Little George Community 5 of a Little George memo official pa Kaswa for beko Jukat Pharmacy for 0240 238 310. Medimosis for the Adrobia by a friend left kid LIVKID. A liver dry boama u liver no ubrebo no emana hoden. Unim so did a liver and a boana Adriano to me yam ye. It's we will be out the tajin in our bopas, a opesa throw up. Mesro Copel left kid nibe betima boama liver na hoden or conim. I will liver issues so I will be a bebo a preserve u liver no ubenina check. Medimosis for ne by 100% natural supplement. Okay, who say Medimosis for start here wo mu yendro esa man for yare. Afiwe enombenya 32 years. Enti enye ne eno mo sha se. Omo ye tried and tested. Propel lift kidney be FDA the stamp team so. Pharmacy be ben obi a. Oyo obi a liver issues. Uni liver issues cry at least 1 month be anon bako. Abema Oliver na hoode pa amane amatumi akonkan di amount udidi a obo se be digesting tem wa udidi end digested tem uta didi anadwo tem bia wo yema ye kutu koneko pebe a 100% natural herbal supplement and Medimosis for the aba pharmacy be ben obi a obenya bi Live Kid cleanses your body and refreshes your life. Yes, for 0244068447 0244068447. Now, yaba between and komo ha. 10 minutes to 9. Ya tana say na de ya time no. Ya tumi di so kama pa. Jene ye benya enough time de discussion. Na ye bon komo. Nkomo aye bono efa Ghana ho. President John Dramani Mahama everyday aye ne New Year message ede ma Ghana fo nyina na oyesa no otu Ghana fofo say yem for mine moyebo na yem fa ne say your personal property na senior sa ukura ka usuhwe su ye na bibia won pese bibia beto chema no yem fa sa enkura oman no wajapade bia wo se ne usi kura no ehwe su ye no oman ne ye nyina edia yem hwe so saa na yemfa eye akomapa eni odo ena ahofama papa yemfa mboa na yemboa na oman no emfa ntomapa emfamfra patriotism anope graphic front page Reverend Stephen Wingham on general superintendent general superintendent for the Assemblies of God Church one also at the same thing. Say we should embrace patriotism. Na corruption no yenjai. Because our do mine na say your mouth sika se fa koye kwan a unko diska no. Your mouth sika se fa ko si school dan a na hospital fa ko tunsu a won diska no emfa koma girls there be. But so mine nda wa koma so a na obeye sa de no. Eti eme de sa so for na start preaching no. A good pa. Because ya beche chromophobia like I say obi disco obi wi abansika omo nyina akwa sori so onkwa sori a oye kremonia Friday bia okọ mosque mi so minim se nkramofo preacher say preach pa imam for no mu preach pa ba ku bi wo mi krom ba mi refi ni din ahoma che se wo tie ni preach na jai but eya na yemfa a problem. Yenga is ade no. Enti asofo ni preachers na ye na no sa CEO for Pewak Natural Health. Dr. Prisnel Mototi. O say your civic responsibilities no. Ye jaya to ho. Ye nchire wo school mu biom. Ye na na assassin say nkola kra nim to. The pledge ye kano ya no keke. The national anthem ye kano ya no fa keke. Enkwaya kumem. This is the time I say you ponder over those words. Yenare assassini. Aduru minne wo so. Say ye be ye bia to ne ye nananom ye no. Kwame Nkrumah ye bi ja ho na nka ye toatoa so pepepe te se ne na owo sa plan na ne 40-year development plan na ye ne sa kenne nka I think say Ghana ye betuma rub shoulders with a lot of European countries ya kechi etitimamuni a wutie me ene anope. What you have to do ni say ball ano we ya ball a chechere uduru fi afakoto o dustbin mu because awuja no ka anu ma mate fo no bekwa akopra e de egu station hwa na nsuo to a akwakwo hyehye gatam na yira fo obi eti ya se nsuo yiri fa amanfo wo mu fie mu na yeyi wo TV so a unhu a enye omobo eya just imagine say ye me na to me a nka meda he nsuo mu na peme kai se time na yete agrikens zema kokoda nsuo ni mu na bosa amanfo abegina kwan ho etoya omudo mo bola gu ye friend say gatemu because gata ne so obi to ko fan TV that the fridge that tabletop ni nyina gatem. It's not fine. Wako school sebio sa wonko school krampo na etisa enti ade a efe enye ofe ye twa mfonyini di Dubai ne London pictures ne New York pictures Los Angeles ye twitwa wo pictures na hu o TV so a enye ofe. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We need to be patriotic. Yes, Ramo, Ghana. O many yen in a diao. Say, Anyan ya. Yemma. One bay a day. So, to assassin, or to assassin, or so, oh, Toby, at their tours. I want to men see crampona. That's only why. O Baba Babisi, me boy. Usi dan o se that mini wa e me madia eti usi o ye japade na wo de gya wo ma no o man na we japade no e wo so no kwan be so na wo fa so kwan be e na wo fa so na wo gya o man no nso ni papam se na be ya that uni wa se wo ba no wo te o man papam a wo tumi enjoy e japade no e ya wo twen sa asem no. We are all preparing. Oh, yeah, real. Yeah, they mabe, yeah, be must. But on mine, I timuno. Eh, dear say, yeah, enjoy on mine home. Na so on mine no, any papa moa. Woman be there enjoy a Japadian or Chinebi Suniwa. So please, let us all come together. Na, yeah, your money. Let us build the Ghana that we want. Me translate, I may say, yeah, here proper railway network. Ewo kruma. Enya kranko. Yesi Buankra. Inland port ewo Kumase. Inland port no say yanye train kwan anko sa port ho a yentumi emma sa port no nye adwuma because all we want to do is to get these big trucks from the road. Mabre. Ghana for yaso dion. Sound of Bright to Pokubo am a communication team member of the MPP. What's na say? Sound of Afishapa.
Piesie.
Sana no nesha eno kodi brunya.
Afishapa. Mamema etifo na Afishapa.
Okay.
Na yense Nyankopon insura. Say afia yeremu de. Ono anya yadom onto supermina. Ona wo mudi akoni abedie, ona wo dwom. Ona woye nyuma hodo ekiafo drivers say obi biara oboa one way or the other ma economy no so through the work they do Nyankopon mo na afi ono agasa ento supongo edwuma yi na yeso na yinim say at least before the year ends no we will have some good accounts to render and also to be thankful for and Dwabo Ase 14 for ni na metia o man paying so na me san fa check the more dem ma me boss back up Dr. Paul give watch dankwa and no pay doc
catch say me twen me bronya there no catch
me say okay dey what say
catch say me twen me bronya there
Christmas is so me catch it I'm sure say we shall you know in a very special way.
Oh no, he's one gentleman and the communication me fair eno na me de pay na sem onye madam for sa madam for pa wo fi aye okichiku Okay. But me from afar no, me try no communication the way that form, the way we see an analysis, the understanding of governance issues, no,
especially with the security aspect of
yes.
Really not to cut it, but I won't say amanya ye in Pimpi no you feel say be one ording. Na say utia team. And na say ultimately that is what we have gradually made our politics to be.
We have normalized it
exactly
as a way of political communication.
Yeah, dear, I was say yes, also. And you see, because you have continually, pay people or more go on that tangent. We have rewarded that aspect or style of politicking that we do in this country. That kind of communication, you are rewarding in so many instances. You see people who verbally abuse authorities, we protect them. People who go on that tangent of spewing all kind of insults to authorities near there. Now, Amanyoko, I hold on, ya more positions, ya appointing my could say Okrah and I say be a phobia on a few politics masters on also where chair. They think that is the normal way to go. Into both say they are left with no option but to go on that tangent. And I can say yes, as well. Idea what kind of legacy are we living? Gone are the days where say TV huna share no your papa Chrissy Pratt money kweku when they are almost so it is all about issues. In fact, recently I had a chance to see again the debate with the current president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, only the former president Nanado, where hot issues or mood debates. You can see that kind of issues-based discussion or debate that is devoid of insults, and so and now we are gradually normalizing that, and I think when we allow that to creep into our body politics, we run away from the core issues because when you say away for brain see the real political issues issues so we have the opportunity to come and sit here. Now say
education.
Now what are we doing? In fact, you can make your point without abusing somebody verbally.
Yeah.
And I say be all calling for names. It doesn't make you a smart communicator. It only exposes a level of your friends' intelligence near the end. I think say I feel you best say young politicians na kwan bet na Dwabo Ase program say na yetimi Ekasama Ghana for now to say at least we should when we have the opportunity we should try and speak to issues. Na yetima let's try and bring them to the same page either than to resort to issues and propagandous things are more. Piesie fairly okay now. You better nyamiase say your team come in your
the phone videos no hu
I've seen
your mom so I feel there near matona kosoro kama.
Oh well I mean sana that is what we expect, just as all other places as well, people to have their own issues of how the Christmas went. And no bianya but fairly me you say kakebi obianya you better nyamiase because I think say just before we ended the program before the Christmas now, I was at your sister station the other time, Sompa. And before we started speaking, the traders, they allowed the traders Kasafre into the show. There was somebody, not even to call, a more reporter or call markets, and traders Kokasai. And some of the views expressed by the traders, it is different from what we were talking about. People were still complaining, saying, Tony, money are they.
But averagely, ultimately, to send your case fairly okay,
say na make sense. So what you see people walking in the streets. I want to be Accra, and then the people I want to go for Accra Central Baby. So the normal way we say, once we see people in town, they say business is going on. But when you speak to the traders themselves, you have a different feel of that. And sometimes but it is what the reality on the ground really speaks to.
It is understandable. It is understandable because Obiane Sebio say about your friend say Bronya Druso na say oton kabiwe so market them koso sa oton spare parts sa time no just obi ka say so hanti say Bronya ni Druso omo ton emo anwa carbonated drinks nsuo ene omo omo ye DJ for omo de sound system ema high omo de party nkonya ema high na no bi na me gina Accra baby cantonment bronya ni duru e pa me kai tracks nkwa 5 mukura party tables I'm for a party
obende say and American afibi and every time be and you have no events going on in for be the events at Christmas into you see say like people in that sector no like there are things going on but I know I can't say the whole country and I say the economy is not based on a more entertainment sector or pay and I can cut across into at least at every level be everybody should see or feel some kind of good environment Christmas environment be around them but I mean
people really enjoy
it so yeah there now yeah there like I feel quite to
baby I'm to say hey
me and BT do because it was a normal Christmas for me and we are only grateful for your friend is saying we been alive and say you know that there's
there's a sunkwa and swade because if you have life you can work to get the money
exactly
so don't chase the money gidi living your health there. So when
hey, but away from that, there is some interesting development during the Christmas, and I think I think post Christmas, right? Because I'm to this New Year, and I say you can't get some kakra. Now, I think before break, and I say before say break, one of the things in the political terrain, we started hearing was the issue of third term, and I personally had an issue with that because someone say government a year less than in a year and I said was barely doing a year. They are trying to see how they can put things in order with the economy, with developmental stuff. Now all of a sudden we are seeing some kind of normal persons, some kind of normal. I'm using a friend is saying carefully. Sanka normal party folks pronounce say na Kenya me one say enya me assembly but you have top party here I can say in for NDC abemu and as abemu they were pushing that agenda. You can talk of the majority leader veering to same discussion. You can talk of the majority chief whip Mr. Dafiamekpo also seconding same and one who asks the ben young kwan nesia say and that time it is Muhammad Tetem and you see I had my back piece. I had a problem because we have been in government before. There is a reason now before 2008 elections President Kufuor Emma will be biara or person uncontested for MPP presidential primaries resigning here. He made so the likes of Alan Moni or Mama Kebia now they had interest in contesting for the presidential primaries. They had to resign because now it destabilizes the government machinery. Okay. Most of these in Kofona or Mosa or Pepanina they are serving in government. So we have the likes of the Honorable Haruna Iddrisu, Education Minister. You have Obi Ayetekino, the Finance Minister. Okay, so Atuforse.
But they've not come out publicly.
It's not about they coming out, but Sally said over grounds, and then you see your own national chairman. In relation to party works or Ashanti region or Kwando at the end of the day, also STR with the affairs of
your own national chairman.
No, me say NDC. That's what I'm trying to mean. NDC.
NDC.
Oh, I so you see them also, in the interest, and I say using the party machinery, visiting one region or the other, doing stuff. What I say, and now one or the other needs to help the governments do well because the Bamika say, just because of Amanyo Semti, be NDC I want to wish the president say
unfairly.
No, I really want him to succeed because nobody NDC doesn't need to fail for MPP to win power. We need to only come to build on what has been left. And to me, I've always maintained that this government needs to do well. But you started with that third term now. You see, it destabilizes the government machinery. And one of the things the 31st movement, you had the general secretary of the NDC, and I respect him for that. Mr.
He chastised the commentators,
and he used the word sycophants.
Yes.
He was meaning some more video now.
But
he used the word sycophant, and like I'm not sure there was any better way of describing people who were going on that tangent. There's this story.
If you know Fifi Kwete very well, you know that he's a no-nonsense man.
Because one would want to ask
why a party for general secretary.
And one would want to ask, say, at the internal president at the beginning of the tenure, Yaoka say he has no intention of contesting
because people started talking about it. Say, what's speed, because looking at the speeder or the ministers, you vet you more almost start say how they hit the ground near the other. So people were like, hey, this Mahama. We've not seen that before.
No, so
it's your man for start here. Where there, your man in court second term, and first third term. So, and a man for the free say, for instance, so put to the year 2025 under perspective. Who say the NDC has, to me, getting to know President Jerry's latter part of the governance. Knowing Kufuor's governance, knowing Professor Mills, knowing Mahama chapter 1, and knowing Akufo-Addo's observing that one too. So Mahama you could tell say speed but no. So and no nema party communicators ni be say no so called term because one per se obi kra say I think it was A+ or say or no crap person test law says so will be the president now. Now, you're two abetiano, oba, yamfama, no, oba, yamfama na, and no, or to me, Sako, it was na.
So you see,
it's your interpretation. Well, Fifi Kwete, no, Kayano, it was an opinion. Bamenene Yadrin, because the president said, say, he's not interested in any third term. And then why? And then the communicators keep on saying, oh, President Mama caught third term and Kaya, third term and Kaya.
Piesie, Internet Maker say, normal NDC. Communicators and Kwan and KS are many problems because then you only say, oh, this is a communicator who wants to sing the praise of the party in government, which is normal. But when you have key persons in government, anytime you mention this in Kofo just to set like an example, say when you have your majority chief whip Dafia Mekpo saying this, and you have your majority leader also making such pronouncement. On their last day in parliament before they went on recess, he made such a statement. And minim baby aside in if you see Sen American
no but
you don't maybe say but
to be fair to the majority leader the Honorable Mahama Ayariga no one emphatic sao
Piesie
whether say if there is something like
Piesie,
that Ghanaians will decide
whether it's emphatic or not. You see Adeba call say Omutia and say what share news the Honorable Fifi Kwete Agrante can the interview granted first on Mosita Station channel 1 and Sana Okako make key survey now. These people do not work in isolation. The leaders in parliament they are not leaders on their own. Your party machinery are backing. It is a who make set statements and you should have at the back of your mind say you are not the sole person who to make set statements and now only just a common floor member and I say be a backbencher who a leader and I did be able to make it piano normal and say like automatically people would perceive say oh, this is the party's position but when constantly you have your chairman that is the Honorable Ase Ketia deflecting that and I say to deflect that kind of assertion say it's not something that the government has even considered and any idea they will ever consider it. And in fact, the government is still young. That's a your friend say your general secretary also on numerous occasions saying that why would you want to go and platform. Like I said, say I like the fact that he hits the nail right on the head. Say almost singing the praise of that anyway.
They want to catch the president's eye
because they be a share. In as much as people say they be a president there because we don't the MDAPP don't have to come into government at the back of President Mahama failing in Kwana, say the NDC failing in Kwana. There are issues that needs to be talked about. And do you know, say, it is 7 months. 7 months near Nyango Ponton is afraid. And I say, a defense minister. Edward Omane Boama. 7 months about August Muni. And as I didn't see up to now, we do not have a substantive or defense minister. And the country was sub-region, we can tell all lot of political instabilities near there, rising near there. So your neighboring country, Burkina Faso, they are what dealing with a friend is saying they counting terrorist attacks near there. We do not have it. San your money and focus. Why should the president tell us young Konko do bro? And you see, the man Messiah Yam say he made the finance minister the caretaker of a friend is saying the defense ministry. What is the work? And I said, Deba, you're a munta can't me, the interior minister. What can't you do? In fact, all share or more work architecture and they work with the police, they work with all other security like agencies. So one would expect say ABR for the time being, come on in and take you over near there.
But that is the president's
the finance minister is overwhelmed with the issues of the economy. And then we are all talking about say at is force. It's forcing because Adibia like a man will be and the bedrock and Bibia rest on the shoulders of the finance minister. So you cannot, and I say this like I can say authoritatively, you cannot burden the finance minister again with the work of the foreign the defense ministry, looking at how sensitive that kind of ministry is. That is why I'm in America say no, it is about the hair. Nani ya saw him say your friend is saying just last week or so we had the 19 of Burkina Faso soldiers in this country. Then what's your family? What will be a family? Not even a single letter. Yen church in Punch and say what were the reasons in Tia like a mobile ye. Say Nigerian 4 flights military flight back off. No lost its new Dania Deco Pio or friends of Burkina Faso. They were detained for more than 2 weeks. Questions near them my the statement by Bonting. Why is ours a cancer not being talked about? I didn't know or be a cancer soldiers from a different country. And don't forget that the cancer Burkina Faso is under like a military junta. And they are battling with this authorities like attacks. Now him say they're like a man who pan was say the cancer the terrorist groups near there. They are trying to invade and say like according to come on. When they see say ABR, I'm not saying that it is, but ABR say Burkina Faso at the Ghana Babayomo, base they want to like attack them or like ambush them. Now they want to even turn the anger on this country. And you see, all of these things could have been prevented if we had a substantive minister for defense, because there's going to be an alert.
Deputy defense minister.
What is his role? They know here, but
no.
Let me say one question. Say he has been deputizing for the past 7 months. What are they being part of? There's been issues of security in this country. What's in Anukasa? What has he said?
No, defense ministers don't talk like that.
It's not about talking, but so let your work be felt. That's what I'm trying to say. If there was a defense minister or Piesie, there would have been intelligence that is going to be picked, and that alone would have.
No.
Piesie.
Oh, Sandoff. It will free interior ministry no crime point to pick intelligence.
It's in America say, you see,
security.
It is a very sensitive ministry. We have and there is no way in no serious country say after 7 months. In no serious country after 7 months, it can say breach ball man with defense minister. If you president is so reluctant, and he was even able to say it. And international like example say we have such thing happening in Nigeria. 19 of the Burkina Faso soldiers under a military junta about invading a country. Do you know the threat that it poses? Even up to now, we've not even heard any statement. You and I should be worried. But
I know Broja Jemfi has been sitting in meetings or no frame meetings, military near there, intelligence near there. Be asked for that one there, I know.
Chairman. What is the impact of those?
And national security for NAA in charge of
we need to be very serious with our security, because America say you were in sub-regional. But the fact say security and intelligence like experts now, nobody would applaud that gap say up to now you need defense I can say like a substantive minister for defense. It is a worry. It is a really and you see. Not make about other issues. I mean, them say some of these issues. No, we have not tackled it. Now, no, you won't say foreign affairs minister control. Kataka Komama. Your friend is saying, US said they asked him, why aren't we hasting slowly? I didn't know you prepare your 1 year in your man. Is it just that somebody wants to be seen say like oh yeah, Juma and answer them? What is the rush from everybody? Was this particular communique read by the president? Did he sanction that?
The president has not come out to say anything.
It's the question that I'm asking.
Okay.
Said the foreign affairs minister Chokoye, like you have not even dealt with. Today, we don't even know how come Asebe, that small tensions a war up north. Even though there's been a friend we reporter the Otuko Koso you was a ball with the muso. I buy then am I reaching that offense and that like agreement. But even still there are some factions here you are hearing some small getting all of these issues are there we have not even dealt with. What's sorry control attack on my USA? Then the US government will bet my what can you do to the US government?
When it comes to these issues, Venezuela is a sovereign country. Do you think, sir, you need to be a superpower of the world before you can talk about issues of international relations or diplomacy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Piesie.
Say Ghana, US was catching US eswatching to say womu di niema bia well in quotes.
Piesie.
Not say a breaching other countries' democracy. You don't need to be a bigger country before you can delve into those issues.
Piesie, I would be a hypocrite, and I'm going to be the last person to sit here and condone the invasion of a particular country by another country.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, we can call out President Trump or the action of the US. Say we can condemn it, and I would say in Siwa. What kind of reports now watch on? Baby Okrah said there's a paragraph. I'm putting an if your producers can pull out that way now, I'm coming. Okrah said friend is saying, yeah, like almost and come back near day. Who is Ghana to tell the US what to do?
You don't need to be a bigger country.
Before say we can my make us say otimu for otimu wa or Okrah for abeti. We are not saying say you condone what they and I'm saying what we should have done was just to condemn the act in Siwa and you now about share US Germany. I won't say Germany for issue statement. What was a China for issue statement? What was a Russia issue statement on that? Have you heard any superpower? In fact, France, UK, like any other. What was it like? They issued like any statement there. Oh, by Africa, country. Why they mean Pepe? Why are we so in haste to make such offense and statement? And you see, Ghana is a member or like it's a founding member of the ECOWAS. We could have what? I can't say adequately hid behind the ECOWAS to make our statement, but not to what a friend openly bring here. He say, oh, this is what we think about the issue. Hey, now we are sanctions, and I like we fear Piesie. We were sanctioned, visa banned near the other. Now we are no couple background talks been a course near the. They had to bring in some criminals, been here for exchanging like a whole lot. And now we are like a visa ban. And you know that we have some few months to the World Cup. Ghana for now we want to use that medium to go there. Nasa obabe meddling no issues of such magnitude. Yes, I pray that the US don't mind us. But you see, right now they are battling with issues. Maybe they want to focus on that. Okay. But when they are done, they will come and take all countries. Okay. Do you know what US can do to this country? If they want to meet us fairly. And you see, one wants to even relationship. Venezuela, what is the trade even away in team? Benefits ben na ye no mo in team. We can say asama ba ye nya botra say
yes China for send the message say release president.
And I'm saying, have you heard the Russia speak about this?
No, you don't need to hear Russia.
So you see, about global governance needs your countries be
and even
focus on your issues. Their issues about
Meba. A conversation I have. Madumo Mike no. Nyabotre. Nyabotre. Even the Americans, Senator Bernie Sanders, actual. Bernie Sanders, U.S. Senator of Vermont, the longest serving independent in congressional history, or say, it is illegal and unconstitutional. Congress did not authorize or even know about this military action. 2, it will make the world less safe if international law is ignored. Any nation or terrorist organization can justify a violent attack by pointing to Trump's actions in Venezuela. This was Putin's logic in Ukraine. I can go on because I'll make it 6 points, but for the sake of time. But Nitetia and anything say even America for Merashibia for Kram Puchere say they're Trump no.
enye. Let me say, there's a reason why there's diplomacy in our governance. Can't say reckoning the relations with other countries. There's a reason why there's diplomacy. Like I've said, the farthest we should have gone. Call out the action, condemn it. May any further statements now and consider yes and for Monko back near countries who are closer to that enclave, Peru, ne other countries or Monoma say there's some kind of connection with Venezuela, ne such countries near them. They be similar like Omaka found. They are even what hasting slowly. And like I said, what I thought we could have done.
No crying to
let me see.
No crying to
Russia. No, so there's that business interest. Everybody has said.
I didn't see that assembly see and Trump podcast. I was say one best send American top oil companies.
We were in Africa, Hannah, Yebefa, Mama Gaddafi, Koy. Then Ghana, Yekafa was that time. Not because countries don't know have to, they don't have things to say, but my sister assembly and there's a language and there's a way that you should go about it. That is why there's diplomacy. But dear. So if the US for no say they want to respond the mind Ghana, of which I pray they don't mind that because young guys are not. But say you can't say let's be and I'm say you visa ban for 5 years and a refugee. And you have a country you have most of your and I'm saying your manya most of your youth
and for our investment Ghana. My visa ban sir.
No, but now
investment American companies
why are you trying to behave? No, you are not aware that there were sanctions. What did we do? What did we do? Didn't we use the back door?
No, yes.
As some Americans
yes,
say,
you use the back door.
Slowly.
But Americans have investment in this country.
Nobody is saying.
Let's
hasten slowly.
Because
anyone now, unimum compact agreement, $500 billion. Oh, your military budget cannot be made complete without the help of the Americans. It's the only Nipa say there's a way that you go about it. We could have say we are founding member of the ECOWAS.
Oh, but
so what we could have done, you and I tried to found.
Yes, I
name yes and China countries no. Some prepare
There be a capping hand. No, so Kasa say ya. Na to say there be as a Ghana force no. And no nti it is a obi ye bone I disagree with you, but anyway,
so you see,
that's okay.
So just before I move on,
anyway,
let me say.
Oh, when you 30 minutes, Akasa, what other panel member number?
Oh, at least let me just make the concluding statement on that. Say you go into the issues, but maybe say, in as much as say you walk when you say you can be piano, the way
you have made that point,
the way you go about it. It's important. No, I want to stress on that point because you better now most of your youth say yes, so you be a honor to go and seek for what greener pastures. But when you are dealing with such a country,
this country
or no boy, your friend is sending with military budgets and other things. Without them, you cannot even do.
Let them withdraw.
What I'm saying is that the language should be we should be mindful of our language and our tone. Anything that diplomacy we here. And in fact, we wouldn't have lost anything. Say your comment was what. Yes, she doesn't lose. She's here. No. You could have faced it slowly. But that's in preparation. As somebody just wants to make their voice known. But at the end of the day, you do that
because you believe in democracy.
Nobody has
you believe in democracy.
Let me say, Ghana have had this position since. Listen to, and I say, oh, I'm just being political. But listen to more diplomats and those who understand the way we relate to this country. Everybody will just tell you
they can say whatever they want.
No, we have opinions.
And we also
it's
have
not
our
about opinions. It's about the reality. We've just rushed on the issue, and we are just. And I'm going to say, bomb America for. And yes, actually, this unnecessary pressure that we want to bring on us. I don't know where it was needless. That kind of statement was needless.
Well, that's your opinion.
We shouldn't have meddled ourselves in our tone, the language in which we use. No, we should be mindful of that.
Nothing. Enti say US for my kakra dintia wo mu din semuna enti my nka ho asem eba ne say na it say we here nti wo dey say you don't have a voice. Oh no, we shouldn't belittle ourselves like that. We shouldn't cry. We shouldn't. Me that's the sound of Boama and I'll tell Nkano member of the NPP communication team. 28 minutes after 9. Dwabo Ase Jumadi Sune Yabako roads and Sansam but near ya Baba Transi ni Afishapa
I think on better
rooted near member of the NDC National Communication Team. Bibi aboko there.
Minia Nyankopon adom. Ye ho ye.
Okay.
Ebe my tifo nyina fishapa.
Okay.
Think say I feel we have in essential for the first time. Say the Christmas and the call ye no yen fa seda ma Nyankopon. Na yen fa de di ho embo NDC aban. Say I feel we unam kroma. MPP ni o NDC ni o bia si Christmas no I fine.
Okay.
Amanfo say o musika kakra o mo wompo no mo timi di dwa to bibi di ye. Nti Christmas no I fine. E be bodo mama na baso. Say what me din tutu ye pa. Aguna kwam na kuteska kakra bia timi to niam bebre. Na me hira no.
All right. Yate minimum about sanautie common now. So we spoke about the Christmas. To send you one more brief comment on this Christmas. Na kasa Fifi Kwete kasa 31st December movement sa program national. Or say third term na amount for kan kan. Say President Mahama is so third term no. Eye nhwehwenim for sycophants. And our more kan kasa ansem no. Or my home comment and what the bewura Venezuela asemimo. Mame mao 10 minutes.
Okay.
Now for dealing with that.
Venezuela Samono, I will not dive into it much because we have a lot of things to discuss as a country.
Thank you very much.
What I say, you will never be doing Komojo Mama. We achieve a lot. First 1 year in governance. We achieve so many. You can say you can't. Intimi and can we? Inti Venezuela terminal. We permanent for Freibia. Afro should be on man. I discussing what is happening around the world. But politically, what is happening in this country? We need to be focused.
But Sandov believes that more by now in April.
Oh, maybe
because the Foreign Affairs Ministry issue statement are buying, and I think the consultations course once and a statement neighbor.
Say why issue statement to condemn whatever is happening there.
Yeah.
Every sovereign state has its own right.
Yeah.
What I say.
Yeah.
And you know, say be a course of Venezuela now as a country, if you say will be a go beyond the territory. I mean, the Foreign Affairs Minister has every right to issue a statement. Say, no, you are going beyond bar. At times, we need to be bold. We need to be courageous to speak out, irrespective of the consequences. Speak the truth all the time. That's the problem this country we are having. Most of the people who are engaged in politics, they are afraid to speak the truth because say, "Oh, can Okrah now? Unya sponsor, unya godfather, unya." Obia or can say, oh, Abrante with the Okano Crenti me buano. Most of the times that's the problem we have. But no current so dear, we show most of more play political games. I've been one man, omudi no cre and the elections. And people watch no cromuka, and no talk about the mom. I didn't tell John say, didn't get ya. A national executive NDC party, a co parliament about a so national executive was several up to now. People still believe in his what?
Over 2 decades.
Yes, people still believe in him. Sometimes it is not always to sing hallelujah to the paymasters. Tell them the truth. America is a sovereign state, just like Venezuela. They have their own sovereignty. They have their own independence. Say, get Ghana for if you say Donald Trump, what do you know? Yeah, diplomatic way no. To say the honorable no kind. What as it's supposed to be. Sana nka wose ka oman bia no ontimi meden enka but obi beka se bia me kokasa de we ya e bia donor bia menya free America sponsorship bia menya free American tino made me nka but se hu se benefo ka se bi se hu se ja atobi abobisema no asensuo e bia si udi ho ene Venezuela o chira bia be bokina what to say United Nigeria some of their parts kwa no or 2 bombs at the Akohonum. I'm a declared state of emergency or some of the states in Nigeria. At times you might think it's far from you. But by the time you realize it's at your doorstep. So it is good, say, we have called the blood out of Donald Trump. Irrespective of the donor, Ubepe say, would be support to Ghana, no. The old year, the Enya, you catch us at the old day. And yet, the same thing, we Ghana for, you see us, we say, see, your paymaster be no ya dinner say, ya. Say obi fetch no be busa your opinion. We should be free to speak out. Say the be a rot be a na kanka bi a ekoso wo be a enye no. Ye be pe kwan paso ne aka na nipa kro no wetima den atwe no ho de afiri and some issues I cause Ghana han do no people fail to speak the truth. But at times, the truth always saves life because I know no bekan ne na save life no ochena e wo be yasa obeka dan say bia wa wo ye e bia pani bi e won patam bi na bibi e koso na won pese obeka because you feel say o kan ubenya otanti unka ochire bia sususu aso no e bia no wuko but ebabe soa obaso. So that is for the Venezuela issues. General Secretary Fifi Kwete, I respect him so much, and I'm not surprised. Say boldly, what me about Abeka say, sir, and your man amount for Kekano, sycophant. I share the same opinion with Fifi Kwete. People just want to praise 3 times, 10 times. Those same people. Say na can say Ghana for nyina jatu say President Mahama Mpo ye koto aso aba yes or no na onko tetema. The same people who are calling him to go for tetem no one because John Dramani Mahama is greedy. The same people who use it to campaign against the achievements of John Dramani Mahama say he has achieved a lot as a president of this country. So I didn't know onko tetem. And me, I believe in Jomama so much, and I know confidently say, he will not even make an attempt of that nature. Now, Minya, so we are aware, say President Ankasa, waba out, Abeka say he's not interested in any term. And Jomama pushing his own term, pushing you know, what is their interest? Interest, pa, and saying, national chairman about Abekasa, your general secretary about Abekasa. These are the party. The Attorney General swap out Abekasa. And to me, I feel say we should draw a curtains on this.
That. Or say a distraction according to the Attorney General.
Yes.
Or say a distraction to good governance.
Yes. Because on say every before no, they are very cunning. What ye party beer at the Bonia air cost under NDC. And the Pebia, Omobaki Kadiato system name. Now I persuade Ghana for what you say. As NDC for crowd, we are probably drunk. But Entesa, we have time, 4 years, according to the Constitution. The President of the Republic, Abekasa categorically say he's not interested in any third-term agenda. The General Secretary of the party, Fifi Kwete, Abekasa, is not interested in any third term, and it is only sycophant and people who want to be paymasters who are calling for the third term agenda. The National Chairman of National Democratic Congress, Johnson Esedunketia, Babon Sabekasa say NDC is not interested in. We don't have any agenda of that nature. And you know, you first ask them no. You born to baby now. MPP for now, we share chira. Or we yes, I am money no. Or we per se achievements I achieve so far no. See we are. Or we from me no. We from campaign, but I'm fat. Fast forward. NDC in government 1 good year. There's a lot of achievement. I was say I'm born Ghana for who say. NDC buy no ya ye neme bia magana fo nya hoto anya fa hodie anya nkoso anya ahoto so anya ahofama aba oman sanity discipline aba oman mu ebi ni sen unim say ye ba power ye promise Ghana for me start with education say wow obenya admission obekọ tertiary institution bia no the first 1 year no you bet you free fee stress so okay it's a policy no fee stress
yeah. Academic user fee
yeah first 1 year no say we this year then when you start then they will keep the money back to you. It is very laudable. I'll praise the president for that achievement. One distinguished thing about NDC from the MPP say NDC forecast the way they implement it, you know, at times that makes the politics stand out. And so far so good that policy, you know, NDC are buying ayadie papa. Unim say enkwala amoko school say uni NGOs ni bi ayedwuma pen. Nkwala amuta here this sanitaries here e school no
sanitary
parts no. So far so good. It has been fantastic. Last me ko school bi na awofo ni bi can say sa nyama we there abo mo papa because nkwala ni bi wo no ma say omo go through that process now. Sa nyama na obenya no be keep omo that neat no na amoyenten kakra enti ndc abanye timi ahwe when nyina no unim say the vice president of the republic Jenana otachi den ni time na sana man started and ndc so kaya wo hwe say sa police no ndc for be introduce
because Samuel Kumo criticize the basa
but ade bia ebo Ghana for emma pa enti be bo ndc for abaso we dey not to nchen look at the achievements of the exchange rates. Fantastic. Hwe omaya ndc be fatena so a afi ba kunye ade bia ni wo omaya ya tum no enye keke o enye dede kwa ena enye say yet president so kwa na nyema ekoso smooth in the last 1 year ade bia ni wo omaya ya tum unim say Christmas we yearly Christmas obi catch him say Richard this is the first time me was 2 years aye kwa kodi bronya enyema me dey budget no me call markets rather na sa nyema no eso atete ebi ni emo ebi ni toast ebi ni spaghetti and others call market na sa nyema ni nyina so atete first time NDC government it is because of the prudent management of the exchange rates ma importers am ko fa sa nyema no e di free amono ne di bag na nyina no eboa ma omusika omruko fa buy no sika no ankosoro e manema no bo no rather ye stable or it decrease what they are not to nchen a and the NDC government ye buy who share financial discipline ekoso obi kra ka say na atofo sin kra no me tina so as a papa buy as a finance minister one said uncle Bob busie bia free bia and so enyama NDC for share some be ni nyina no everything is in the pipeline na me ade ba ko a meda NDC for ase na mabo NDC aban abaso pa say akwan ahodo ekoso nyina no ye ba ye anye any audit bia say mo fa akwan no contract no ento na ye nhwehwe mu na mo die mpo ahia federal resource kwampo no ya say twa contractors ka ama akwan ahodo ekoso baby wo hono nso mpo a NDC aban yetimi ahwe aboa ahyehyɛ akate sword ama road construction astarte ekoso ufa budumburam de ko wini ba kwan ya ekwan at the point ase ya ase enye NDC twa contractor sika ama sa kwan nyina ekoso ufa madina kwan so a contractor ye na juma uko akyerensua de ko go so ko fan kasem akwan no dondroman ma akokate sword ama o mastarte first construction work ekoso wonum enti NDC aban
akyerensua kwan akaime mesa ma time no mayenko na esunafo North MP Haruna Mohammed dodona friend BA ono kachire me say because me call go so ache eno say MPP for by 8 years ni nyina woman for monsa nkasa akwan no but wakasa about the progress of the project ekoso
I was there
Haruna Mohammed BA on Achirensua Tepa Road maintain him right briefly. Okay, and then you're ready. I don't know, Nentia producers no let you more because me announcement and besides, just say you be bothered that 80 minutes say but as and when yen sabeka video no road construction and what do I cost no a man for a woman nam Ghana acquire so chim say
Isaka yura John Mahama na me sano na me enya ne kese yama mani agia bata de fita ekura menya me de bada form blue mini ada yura Mahama ne andi sifo nyina ase
ana fo na ya ni gisem ne ma obi bia happy new year 2026 CD obe bia nya nhira ma wo ena ya ni gisem pa wo de aso be share video we akwan ya mu hwe from Tepa to Goso Tepa to Goso na satam Tepa to go so ye kwan a ada won futuro so be free Ashanti region aba for region just wa fa Tepa and say no wura go so by kwan nye na ni some say less than 3 to 4 months akofido ba kwan so yi and na ye kasa new year yi and omu go asphalt less than 3 months president Mahama big push you know for mind this new year omo na nya so fa so the MP was site honorable Haruna Mohammed MP for Esunafonof Goso
na kwan wei titiriw ana hafofo ade abufuo Any bread to about etia MPP. My mind Kepa video go so. Yeah, what the contract 3 months yani. Now my penny Bible so me and sape. What the ask party wa kwanya because a bag Ghana for etutia area Mahama 2016. Na yes ye di mama na busu na this for bro. Na Ghana for ankasa na ye di bro. E kwai bia area mama no sekutam 2016 ade ko position esa kwa ba beto. Isanka area John Mahama. Na me sano. Na me enya ne kese. Sako when they take Ghana for be ase wa ba kwata John Mama nya na adwin so be ko bia kan wo. Na soso ne ma e koso no. Wo ya wo hene e wa tsensua hwidiem go so emem. Efie be wo twe. Wa kwan efuturo ku. Na o man panyi bi Bible so me miensa pe. Wo de asfati wa kwan a. Anu ti amafo hyema e pepese ra mama enko bi. On na dwen so yem sem so yi we kwa me nkoma fi wa. Em se ni pepe boni din. Ra John Mama. Sa kwan ya Yera Mahama Rose Minister Hafroja Minister MPC wa ha Kolonza Rekopoku Ebenezer Dume ana Chasa Siedu Jenia J ekwan we afu ye shebre eni enyame wan say NDC ba ana contractors bi say Kofi Job ye hu wo sanu djuma ye MPP wo so a what is say na ma for criticize no so ma no kwan a na wo ni ama kwan ni ama wan si da be abada no ye of the video bebrebe nya kwade den but se umma ni sika ebi enti satam ne ka bagimi bre ha de ye asantefo ye de ye hwanhwafo enti ye de party we wanya hwekra betu abama no a stone age a chum enti ye futuo se da bi o mu kwasa ba I think that they will right the wrongs which will be about 40 to 50 years time because never na ye no ye nya bibi ho na o baba be ho ye nya bibia You're a mama's time no day.
No, Becrana, Minini Sebe, Sisia Isa, Dramani Mamma, and Serrano. Now, a Juma, a washa see our oil, and when you say our community, the time the 4 years,
as far as starting, and one plan is starting. The whole Ghana cry, any first contractor, yearly asphalt under the big push program.
Fair Kofi Job, first contractor, Mama big push, you know.
Well, asphalt. Yes, I did be a guso.
And they say Ghana quite a mini Sebesabi, some big pushing, say, and I'm more than the year. Minister Quambesa or Ghana be. President Mama so young in Tama.
Our sister go, ya body resi IPC, Yan Sabakinsika.
So this is the half region. Serium si chairman Ufri Kumase now farm and cranso kunsu now kopiemo or tepa. O Saoko goes where nessa offer. This a bia opesa offer bibieni. Na okofa kukum ansana wako goso but kwene da ho etia no ene mankranso tepa akyerensua hwidiem nkasem goso kwene no da ho saa time me start radio adwuma e wo goso 2011 the road has been there ever since the biam futuro saa abaya baban ko
ni made ba ko ame e me ne gisem say NDC for Ashama road construction ecoso or maimu heavily through the big push agenda. No so busiampo won't say Yakobo Busia monone I did quack baby. What? Nti adiano adwene any nyansa and NDC for the odi no to nchen one programmer ecoso Ghana has and the NDC government Ghana for I say adwene she the new mama care. When say ya robo Ghana has a hospital and cap national health insurance intimi funded but under the Mahama care no say ya renum na no Mahama care no e funded sa nyama no enti e was say yem twi Ghana for adwen koso say NDC aban adwen Ghana for bra ye support to education ye support to health yes buama road construction akoso cost of living ankasa eba from ewo maimu no yes anso eboa ama Ghana for mebunu asanya duma ye through what we call the Kumasi Expressway project unim say is one of the project ebeba so maimu a ebi kwa nsi bebiada sa Kumasi Expressway project we last the finance minister beka ho asem ewo parliament. And I'm can say this is one of the best policy ever, initiative ever. I be born my way, I be save amount for life. Na me kan no, eni na he And one of the MPP MPs eba abonte be ka say sa MP no of Kumasi asanso boache former works and housing is it works and housing minister asanso boache is it roads? Yes, I think roads and highway minister.
Asenso was moved from deputy chief of staff to roads. Obeka
says Hanyamano.
That be Oba Parliament.
And they don't call roads.
Oh no, injury time road minister.
Yes, unim say Obeka says our policy no. And your policy papa. Na nyansa nim. Na ni kwan say NDC aban eye expressway fufuro. I di kwan fufuro fresh brand new. Ebe two baby Ediako Kumasi and I'm can say this man supposed to be sacked from parliament. I said so much supposed to be sacked from parliament for making that statement say Kumasi Expressway project and come NDC for Enfama project say can Ghana roads what Ghana have a biano baby accident level I was so pie Accra to Kumasi highway accident to cost to every moment of the way. Now, when you say 31st night, you need 28 more. Eba one of the pastors Adumche, the program not quite na blocky. Now at times, say one kasa unam kwanso, Kumase. Now car bako, track bako, enya fort ka krebu okwen so. Now ma traffic see ubetuma spend be 10 good hours. Okwen so. Na a trebi abeso daso daipa. A brand new expressway from Accra to Kumasi. Now a former roads minister, a member of parliament, a road no a call no ankasa region, ni constituency, ni call for ankasa ba apply road no bekasa say sanya mano enya de pana. E was like a bantuma for eto abatia asenso boache. Na me expressway project. Yes, said John Dramani Mahama. Waka, yenim so obeye. Ye pese mbraso na MPP fo ankasa omunwu se eka amemu a ye mu different se the be Ghana fo so be hu se ye to aba de pempuntuo e de buy asetrem ye to aba de pempuntuo e de buy empotem na ye pe party papa ato aba ma no ahwehwe asetrem ye de na asetrem koso na asetrem impuntuo a ene na ye ndisi aban na nya aban bia na NDC party na nya party bia o NDC party na o se hwehwe omo na nto aba ma omo because Kumasi Expressway be fa yesi kwan na be fa adeso na ko Piesie amankese na fa da ko fo sa yirebi achemodan na afom wo honom de Kumasi hwe we on unim se sa kwan na baso a unim se road ade bia a develop community pa sa ne man koso sa kwan so a ye benya new fuel stations ye benya new restaurants ye benya new rest stops ye benya new hotels ye benya omo benya business roadside obi ono ma otwa ne board ne nya do ne toast ni garia wo ya odi be si kwan no easy access to road na eko unim say every business when you want to set up you look at the road network. So if the road network through the Achim enclave to Ofuase Ayirebi to Kumasi is very good, look at the economic benefits that it will bring to Ghanaians. So laudable.
But I'm for to be an argument say, na say unya time be.
Oh, this is a substantive issue. Like saying there were preliminary stuff that we are talking about. But he's dove into the main issues, but it's almost 10.
That's the main issues from Christmas to now. And John Mahama Benya 1 year watch now.
He's spoken about sanity. Like let's have time.
Oh no. Some unya wo there no dey open our can once, madam boy.
Unya so like I'm done with the conversation.
Oh no, you are not done.
It's gone beyond. It's he's speaking over 20 minutes.
What I remember,
it's left with 80 minutes to 10. I'm just trying to form him because mostly about we are not even able to.
Don't worry. There was all this conversation John Mahama performance because
I didn't talk about his performance, did I? Because you are not even gone into the main issue.
And some amount of time,
I'm just prompting you.
Some amount of time, and I'll cut Christmas, and I'll do right temu.
Piesie,
and I'll call Venezuela, or no, so call Venezuela.
Yes, I want to focus in what John Dramani Mahama is doing here locally. John Dramani Mahama.
But anyway, my message, man, I branch yourself friend James Sopoku. Or seven countries say nobody can take the decision for President Mahama to go for a third term. So cool down, relax. Or seven countries.
Oh no, I'm canceling NDC for
when
the General Secretary was speaking, he never mentioned the MPP's name. He was No, so it's not about me.
Abrante bi.
I'm saying ni ba ko no trust am.
Abrante bi so the mensa. I say identity MPP for money abre tetem no tetem no.
No, so you see when my brother was speaking here, he said say MPP for. What is a MPP ni bi? Ekasi president mama nko tetem. MPP ni bi na Ekasi president.
They almost say
no when you were speaking
that topic. That tetem topic.
You are not the one. Na me me point. Me say Okasa no say MPP for nation. Na me say MPP ni ben but ba ko din chem no say mama nko tetem. No, so the issue that I want. Piesie. Meeting your kind. I say this tetem at the end. MPP for
when share chire and no push am for.
Ben na kan but ba ko din chem na meeting. So you see, issues were bad. I am me the kind of policy I am and yet no propaganda there. We have your own general secretary pointing out to you, say, in conform and I've mentioned 2 key people. Right after the program, we had one of your supporters in the Ashanti region calling the bluff of the general secretary. Say, who is he? I will not just come here and make speculation. I'm giving you fact. I have a video here. It's a time when my so I'm giving you facts. People who are can't say so it's not even about that. The people every time. You see, we spoke about Mahama in government 1 year. Say and it's not about the fact that say and teacher for I can't say you guys promised
3 minutes.
No problem. You guys promised a friends in job 133. Where is it? 1 year down the line, job 133. Where is the 24 hours economy that you guys preached about? 1 year in government. Nana, say please. There was no Maminka. There's just
there be someone
the policy has been launched. He's not following. Go to Ghana Publishing Authority. Go to Ghana Publishing Authority. Go to Ghana Port and Harbour. It's been run there.
There is a policy document.
I made him.
Is that not a step?
No, you see, like I sat here now making the point.
Secretariat. Is that not a step? Maybe some question here no.
In fact, we have a friend saying a friend said Joshua like I've been the making survey. How many months down the line? And I'm saying Nana do Dan Kwakufado. I say making free SHS his policy. That was his headline policy. Yeah, no making from 28 ever. First thing government na la complement is hard no. Today you sit here to talk about what and then next is funny if I'm more teachers are more promise or more a friend say I'm like a automatic posting. Today and then there's a press conference. Almost every day they are doing press conferences. Where are they? I don't know. Mass phone a automatic postings no. Now you mama how could now say scan tawatu. Say scan tawatu pay them automatically post them. That is what they are calling for. And then we started this year with electricity was going up to what your friend is saying. What I'm and they were myjoyonline.com. I mean kind show. So when you come and sit here, you don't just make a speculation. Sure, you say just New Year begins with 15.92% water and 9.86% electricity tariff hikes. Already no I don't like if no government. The MPP is not in government. I'm telling you, I must say he was just asking conditions. He was just and then the moon say you ready cause you want. He was just asking us. He was just asking us that okay, so let me make my point. He was just making the point that
don't mislead my viewers. No, you may want to criticize John Mahama say obaye ontumi nsesano fair. Bamona mo start here. IMF na mo koye no. Conditions ne bi ne say every quarter yentu nsuo buomu any light buomu true or false.
And don't Piesie me say mama come say me say
oh maybe so asem
to say let me just make my point me say
no but I won't let you mislead someone. It is misleading.
This is joy news.
What person? Oh yes, it is true.
Before we went into a Christmas, 28% normal to me. Yes, starting here now, 15.92%.
Automatic. Every.
What else to 9.86 electricity? You see, some your man na here catch them say. And let me say, there's a reason why MPP is not in government. If the Ghanaian public was okay with what we were doing now, Ebian Kananka do not let us exit government. So it's a obana say obet now be na say you point out to you. Who now say why no be. And I mean sure say before we went into a Christmas, 28% like tariffs. And I'm there ba. Yes, 30 of year 15.92. And in a friend say the president who is in the seat right now is John Dramani Mahama. It's my young chemo. The other one is that no Kaba a friend is saying parts near that. Me, they be make us say basa, you know, like I want to in your mana, a bois. Inti say abandon she bi ba na say ya supply parts ne your friends and your mama ye nuanom ma sebi se bosumi so an wo ko mufitue ekoye brane ade a. It is something that we all need to praise. But at the end of the day, let's look at the budget and then open on top of that. Yeah, so me bobo other brands. Yes, near the 15 cities, 20 cities. But you guys imported and you say, oh, so be a businessman be so like so importing your man say at a very vast year. Do you even have a friend saying a price cut down because like importing a large sums of fencing pass near the day. This is a friend saying a reporter Ministry of like a catching education today amount of modibe share your friend is pad export nim 200 me can show
pad import
pad no me import by am say ebe boa o man no
sunda company na abine the contract na mom
and na me catch say right now no so call a friend say German so company there and I say on the market pads is between 15 20 cedis near there
no pad 25 20 23
let even say 30 cedis input. Let me even give you that benefit of the doubt. Share total budgetary allocation. The Ghana government approximately gave 292.4 million USD. At the same time, the budget was like announced to begin the distribution of free entry pass in primary and secondary schools as stated in the 2026 budget cost. But share, according to the Education Ministry figures in 2026, the cost was approximately 45 Ghana cedis per one. Now say individual upon a more importing number from Abuche.
This is mischievous.
Oh, please.
Okay, you finish.
45 Ghana cedis.
I'll bring you the figures, the actual figures.
Yeah. Friends, and like a moton we meba. I'll give it. And I'm saying like I'll give it to you. Like a moton, yeah, friends saying, Nyoma markets. And that's a more crap pad near you fear yiba. A ton at 25 cities. Open up 25 cities. I'm saying 20. And I'm saying let's even give it the benefit of the doubt. Say what 30 Ghana cities. I buy. I imported part. I bet chama your friends say ye school cry. Ma said sebi. O man like me any scan to sanyo man. You give it to them at a cost of what 45 Ghana cities.
And I'm saying source near den.
Go and read my journal. It is there. Maybe I make a banana my journal. It is there. Like one of me kasi fiacho.
The memo figures no. Relax.
I'll give so you see, in as much as me Bapi say, in as much as they say these things I can give it to you. Making me point. Yes or no? You are trying to distract my point. What I'm trying to say is that abaya oje intimem who I say sikaba from dollar bar from near there. You don't go and import a friend is saying a part near there like an elevation program to come and help timemuni nebia on timin tobino at the expense of the Ghanaian taxpayer cost. Abra Accra Central Higher and our can 25 cities. Why would the whole government go and import and even give it to you? In any case, what I even wish that the government was supposed to have done is say, yeah, local companies from Ghana say a country. We could have given them young so much here. Now I'm police animal. Now go import here 45 Ghana cities at the break or memo. I brought part 20 cities. You see, as some here can say there are so many things that this government promised Ghana for. I said in the Tiago catch here say. Use electricity. You can't. Some of you can see UTV say. So mobile be my well destiny idea or multi lights in Nana is going to be based on a friend in saying our pay the ben cost. Time like quality lights and no as kind of bitcha. But today kono be sa word bia and also be our baby I say lights in send a wuchia or 250 Ghana saying how many days is he able to use? They are not all 200 Ghana cities. Today that person needs to buy about 150 or $6 about from a Ghana phone bonds. But the real issues no water 9.86. We are just starting the year. What are you saying? These are things that the Ghanaian people live with every day. And it's $1 above from. Now say at the end of the day, no, at the council, like at the other side, no, their light is being increased. Water is being increased. And it's kind of now dollar now say I'm like above from. What is the importance here?
Okay.
The real issues. Okay. And say the real conditions now more come once.
Okay.
Ghanaians are expecting you to pay teachers for like for 1 year, 1 month salary pay na ba. Next is for a year for mono. They are expecting to pay the to pick them like absorb them. These are the promises that you gave the Ghanaians. Most of friends automatic posting. Today the teachers are doing press conferences. These things are the things that Ghana for expecting. Just 1 year in government, fear teachers was introduced. What about Betnasi 1 year, equal 2 years? You cannot even point to a dear Baka or say 24 like hours like economy in Daba. Abramona Moses say we are seeing the exchange rate about 10.5 near there. And you see, I've always kept saying, say, Kasenka young Pompe
dollars in Kwangu government and SBI Ngu Emua. Government debit my you, but what is the sustainability of it?
Okay.
At what expense are we?
At what expense? Shandoff and Kano. Shandoff, a member of the MPP communication team. And Oten and Kano. We're making a point. We're making a point. 1 year down the line. Nanka say we 958, but where we 1003. I think it is fair enough. Say Meje Werebata. But any brief, mommy.
Very brief and short. It is on record. Let's put it clear to Ghanaians. Say, nurse for school from 2021, school 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Some of all in school under MPP government. I want him to be aware. Say, time, ntimi hospitals crown farm some of the workers yeah for be and fabi government they say the
I'm happy you are saying say government is a continuing process because 4 years nin so here saka 4 years now so gentlemen can you please be gentle for me that is the kind of Adam way on mama nyomna mempon the Ghanaian are expecting teachers are always being present. Anyway, gentlemen, more line off. Agozweba clinic SM Culture say enemu yade bia etete ubia no. Now aba one ma so ye ababeje. Enemu yade candidates nyabotre meba nyabotre. Hey. Politics enyen tokwa. Nyabotre mama tonga dem because omona sponsor am amonya time ababetena hai enyo omonka munya time mbabetena candidates is in etete and as a sexual weakness gonorrhea na etete agbozo eba clinic na make am for the amount adaroma premature ejaculation emane tewe nije so na se oko sinanim na wantuma anya adwuma yi na obade ani bi hwe osa eya demeaning nti kwa agbozo eba clinic na koje adru ho beto pa 0241 750282 0241 750282 Kwashiman yeba himfie no esa branch wo Tema Community 25 Agbozo Aba Clinic o say Beman wuya ne Beman fon Richard Niayi 1 minute yanko asabra mpese men kan say MPP for nurse for mu wie school nya mo ntima for mo adwuma mo koma no ntum na ye ba be see hospitals afa nurse for mo manya adwuma ye secondly was NDC for 24-hour economy ye buy ye can ho say ye buy and start ye I'm sure say be no too kwan free Ghana ha say we need to put on record say the 24-hour economy policy has been launched. Government agencies are rolling it out. When you go to Ghana Publishing Authority, they are running 24-hour. Ghana Drivers and Vehicle License Authority today, they are running 24 hours. When you go to Adenta, midnight 1 a.m. today. Propaganda. I know somebody who lives around that place. The CEO was here, Julius Nikwe. Okay, thankfully, Otana DVLA, head of corporate affairs crowd, on the guest into a bar, maybe Sano. Oh, Shandoff. We run 24 hours. After that, who call Ghana Port and Harbour? They are running 24-hour policy over there. That Ben, we say that Ben when you go to Ghana Port and Harbour, there are a lot of departments. Some run 24 hours, some that don't run. But today, as we speak, Ghana Port and Harbour. Now Harbour no, you are running 24 hours before. Currently, as we speak, we are running 24 hours. Everyone will be there. Say no make no. We say you know. Your businessman, you know, sir. The 24-hour policy has been launched. We have Ghana passport. Ghana passport. Julius Kojo Enchi, the Mr. Music Man, or say you know do your home. The Jumadi and see Shandoff Boama, a MPP communication team member, and a Richard Nia USUA NDC communications team member. These gentlemen are very interested. Uja Mwa. Yeah, the Jumadi and Tuesday. Ochana 7th Constitution Day. Ochana nyame ya adoma Stephen Kwabena Atu. On corporate affairs head at the DVLA. On the me guest nyame boa watchera ASK on neba. Ti ya baba nkobo ochana oba na mabisa say adenta DVLA no 24 and I say enye 24 hours economy. Yeah. Etia bushia for ya di ni nyina sia mo messages no time ne